Okay, there's grass. There's a drip of water. Whoa, free camera. Game Freak. Whoa, I didn't expect that. Game Freak made this? Wow. This bike? Whoa, we've never had a bike in Pokemon before. Certainly wasn't in blue that I could have had the whole game and then didn't. Whoa! Whoa! 2 balls? Whoa! It's 4 Pokemon battling at once! That is a very crisp logo. I like that. It looks good. Man, when this game came out, I was 6. I was 6. Options! Attack speed fast. Battle scene on. Shift. Mono. Stereo. I think we could do stereo, right? That should feel normal, right? Frame type 1, type 2. Oh man, it's like the Game Boy. Whoa. Type 3. Oh, that's a little too much for me. Steel pipes. Colorful blocks. Not colorful blocks. Ancient Greece. Don't know what that is. Was a rope? That's snow. That's Christmas. That's a seashell. That's space. That's inside of a spaceship. That's sand. That's a doily. We're back to colorful blocks, but this time it's Lego. Specifically Lego. That's a snowy mountain. That's Pikachu. That is Scaly. Oh, there's actual Christmas. And we're back to type 1. Okay. New game. I gotta pull up my names file. Hi. Sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Hang on, wait, you're going too fast. I need to pull up the thing and make sure I've got the name right. My name is Birch. But everybody calls me the Pokemon Professor. Whoa! They got so much text bubble space. They can fit the word Professor. And look at all the space left over. This is what we call a Pokemon. Hang on, I'm still fact-checking my name. Okay. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. We humans live alongside Pokemon, at times as friendly playmates, and at times as cooperative workmates. And sometimes we band together and battle others like us. Or others like us, I don't know, inflection. But despite our closeness, we don't know everything about Pokemon. It just reminds me of that one video about, here's everything we know about horses. Horses have 4 legs. When we're looking. In fact, there are many, many secrets surrounding Pokemon. To unravel Pokemon mysteries, I've been undertaking research. That's what I do. That's why I'm a professor. And you are? Are you a boy or a girl? Will be boy this time. None of these are canon, as far as I know. They're also all in all caps. I'm not sure when they stopped doing names in all caps. I will try to keep with the format. So since these are in all caps, I will go all caps. We are Dan. Just enough space to fit. It was meant to be. I had to check to make sure I got the vowels correct. It is Dan. So it's Brendan? Yes. Ah, okay. You're Brendan, who's moving into my hometown of Little Root. I get it now. I know everything about you by your name and gender. Alright, are you ready? Your very own adventure is about to unfold. Take courage and leap into the world of Pokemon where dreams, adventure, and friendships await. Well, I'll be expecting you later. Come see me in my Pokemon lab. It's weird how I didn't think text bubbles were that much bigger in Game Boy Advance games, but they don't have to abbreviate Professor. That's genuinely like, whoa! Also, why am I in the back of the truck? Brendan, we're here, honey. Must be tiring riding with our things in the moving truck. Yeah, why? Why? Just why? Why was I in the back? I guess if we assume the dad was driving and the mom was riding shotgun, and there were only 2 seats in a moving truck, I don't know. I feel like there are better ways they could have handled that. And I know I'm not the only one to make that observation. Well, this is Little Root Town. How do you like it? This is our new home. It has a quaint feel, but it seems to be an easy place to live, don't you think? Again, I can't get over the text box size. Why is it so much... like, I didn't realize the Game Boy Advance screen was that much bigger. And you get your own room, Brendan. Let's go inside. See, Brendan? Isn't it nice in here, too? The movers Pokemon do all the work of moving us in and cleaning up after. This is so convenient. Brendan, your room is upstairs. Go check it out, dear. Yes, I know my name. You don't have to keep saying it. Dad brought you a new clock to mark our move here. Don't forget to set it. Does it matter? Do I have to... The clock stopped better. Set it and start it. I don't read analog clocks. It's almost 8. Excuse me. So then, little, I always forget, is the little hand the hour hand, or is it the big hand? I assume because the big hand is going faster, then that means that's the minute hand. So then, so that's 7. It's like, see, I know the little dots, you can do them as like, you know, hours, obviously, but then they can also kind of stand in for minutes. Is it like every 10 or every 5? Hang on. So like, so 0/60, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, that works. So then it is this. This should be, yeah. Seems about, maybe a little more like that. Is this the correct time? I think, I don't know. Ask me again in digital. Brendan, how you like your new room? Good, everything's put away neatly. They finished moving everything in downstairs too. Pokemon movers are so convenient. Oh, you should make sure that everything's all there on your desk. Computer, book. Yep, that's everything. He flipped open the notebook. Adventure open the menu with start. Record your progress to save. The rest are blank. Oh no. That's all I know about adventuring is menu and save. What would you like to do? Item storage. Withdraw item. Potion. Thank you. What would you like to do? Man, that's kind of snappy. I like that. I got a GameCube. It's a Nintendo GameCube. Game Boy Advance is connected to serve as a controller. No, it's not. That's the standard GameCube controller. Don't lie to me. Also, does that even work if you're just playing a regular game? Like, I know there's like 4 Swords Adventures. There were some games that had the Game Boy Advance Connect as the controller. But you can't just play a GameCube game with your Game Boy Advance, right? They're acting like it's a thing you could... I feel like that's what that text box implies. Anyway, I'm getting way too hung up on that. Oh, Brendan, quick, come quickly. What, is Dad on TV? Look, it's Petalburg Gym. Maybe Dad will be on. Yeah, it's Dad on TV. We brought you this report from in front of Petalburg Gym. Oh, it's over. I think Dad was on, but we missed him. Too bad. Oh, yes. One of Dad's friends lives in town. Professor Birch is his name. He lives right next door, so you should go over and introduce yourself. Well, I'm sure that won't start a months-long journey. Professor Birch's house. Oh, hello, and you are? That was a long pause for me just saying Brendan. Like seriously, how long of a pause do you need? Like, that's... I had, like, 7 characters to work with. How long could my name possibly be? I guess the rest of this could just be me saying, I'm Brendan, I'm here to see Professor Birch. Oh, you're Brendan, our new next-door neighbor. Hi! We have a daughter about the same age as you. Our daughter was excited about making a new friend. Our daughter is upstairs, I think. How do you not know where your daughter is? Pokemon fully restored. Items ready, and huh? Who are you? I don't know if this is getting old or if it's appropriately aged. Oh, you're Brendan, so your move was today. I'm May. Nice to meet you. Oh good, I don't have to look up her name to make sure I get the canon name. I have this dream of becoming friends with Pokemon all over the world. I heard about you, Brendan, from my dad, Professor Birch. I was hoping that you would be nice, Brendan, and that we could be friends. Oh, this is silly, isn't it? I've just met you, Brendan. Oh no, I forgot. I was supposed to help Dad catch some wild Pokemon. I'll catch you, Brendan, I'll catch you later. Like, is it just me or they're saying her name a lot? It's like, hi, Brendan. It's nice to meet you from our new next door neighbor, Brendan. So you just moved in today, Brendan? Also, I feel like May's personality is different than Brendan's was when I was May, when I was playing Ruby, which I guess I should say, yes, I've played this generation before. I played Ruby. I really enjoyed it. I can hear someone shouting down the road here. What should I do? What should we do? Somebody has to go help. Help me! Hello? You over there, please, help! In my bag, there's a Pokeball. There's actually 3. And I don't have to mess around trying to, okay, is it this one? Oh, no, wait, it says that's Chikorita. Or Torchic. Chikorita was last generation. It's a Mudkip. I chose Mudkip in Ruby, so Mudkip is off the table because I've used it before. I want to use a new Pokemon now. So we will go Trico. This was my brother's idea. So since I had Mudkip in Ruby and, you know, Red is fire, he was like, well, why don't you do Trico in Sapphire and then Torchic in Emerald, and then it'll be like you're doing the element that the game is weak to. He didn't phrase it like that. He phrased it a little more smartly than that. But so yeah, let's do that. Let's go to Trico. Oh no, I'm battling the Trico! No, I'm battling with Trico against the mighty Anna. I was hoping I would land a female Trico. 5 games in, no luck with that yet. Okay, well I guess 3 games where that had the potential to happen because gender wasn't a thing in blue or yellow. But anyway, pound. I didn't use tackle. Or Poochiana. It missed, so cool. Use tackle. Man, this is really fast. It's like it's on fast forward, jeez. Forgot how fast the battles are. Whew. I was in the tall grass studying wild Pokemon when I was jumped. You saved me. Thanks a lot. Oh? Hi, you're Brendan. This is not the place to chat, so come by my lab later, okay? So, Brendan, I've heard so much about you from your father. I've heard that you don't have your own Pokemon yet. But the way you battled earlier, You pulled it off with a blob. Don't know what that means. I guess you have your father's blood in your veins after all. Oh yes, as thanks for rescuing me, I'd like you to have the Pokemon you used earlier. I received the Trico. While you're at it, why not give a nickname to that Trico? Yes. So I was originally going to call it Evermean, because that was like the only tree-related thing I could think of. It was like a reference I wanted to do, but then I was thinking the other night, like, do I really want to go with Evermean? It's kind of lame, especially because it's not an evil tree, it's just tree. It's just a Trico. So, I don't know. I'm sure it's been done before, but I'll just call him Sid. I kind of like that. It's like short for deciduous, but I mean, I guess Trico would be an evergreen. So Evermean was more accurate, but I don't know, Decidui is Decid. US. But also probably also evergreen, because like do grass Pokemon even change depending on the weather? Probably not. Yeah, just say it. I kind of like the sound of that. If you work at Pokemon and gain experience, so it's still weird to me that they're just like, yeah, you want to play Pokemon? Do you want to get good at Pokemon? It's like I'm playing you're referencing the video game that you're in, but like it's weird. It's like if you like if you were into horse racing and you're like, hey, do you want a horse? Do you want to get good at horse? Well, you gotta horse a lot, and you know then you get better at horse. If you work at Pokemon and gain experience, I think you'll make a darn good trainer. My kid May is out at about 103 studying Pokemon. It might not be a bad idea for you to go see May. What do you think? Yes. Great. May should be happy too. Get May to teach you what it means to be a trainer. Is this our first friendly rival? You know, now that I'm looking at this sprite, I can totally see why people thought that was hair. That is not modeled like a hat. That is not a hat. He has tufts of hair sticking up from the side and also down. That is hair. Well, there's probably nothing I can catch in this grass that I'm interested in. Also, I don't have Pokeballs, so why bother? I'm used to people challenging me to battles. If Pokemon get tired, take them to the Pokemon Center. There's a Pokemon Center in Oldale Town right close by. Mighty Anna! Nope, it's a Wurmple. Pound the Wurmple. I do enjoy how very Game Boy Advance this game feels. Like from the sprite work and the sound of the music. I guess I don't have much nostalgia for the Game Boy, even though I had one when I was little. But I do have Game Boy Advance nostalgia, so that's fun. I don't think Sid got hurt, but let's heal him anyway. Would you like to see Poke? Okay, I'll take it for you for a few good seconds. Oh, good, it didn't plop down 1,000 balls. Well, that's great. Still thinking about that glitch. Hi, I work at a Pokemart. Can I get you to come with me? This is a Pokemon Mart. Just look for our blue roof. We sell a variety of goods, including Pokeballs for catching Pokemon. Here, I'd like you to have this as a promotional item. Thanks. A potion can be used any time, so it's even more useful than a Pokemon Center. In certain situations. Yeah, sometimes. I want to take a rest, so I'm saving my progress. Maybe I should do that too. Would you like to save? Save it. So it's so much snappier than gold, I swear. Feels good. Oldale Town, where things start off scarce. It's totally not a fourth wall break. I just discovered the footprints of a rare Pokemon. Wait until I finish sketching them, okay? Oh yeah, so that's the reason why he won't let me over that way. I do find it charming when they come up with reasons you can't go a specific direction like that. So you can't come over here. We got a conga line going. My Pokemon is staggeringly tired. I should have brought a potion. You want one of mine? No? Okay. There's May. Let's see. The Pokemon found on Route 103 include... Oh, hi, Brendan. Oh, I see, but I did give you a Pokemon as a gift. Since we're here, let's have a quick battle. I'll give you a taste of what being a trainer is like. Torchic. Apparently I outspeed you. Come on. It's one more hit. Alright. Now he's level 6. He learned Absorb. That was a grass move. You should have defeated me. Wow, that's great. Brendan, you're pretty good. I think I know why my dad has an eye out for you now. I mean, you just got that Pokemon, but it already likes you. You might be able to befriend any kind of Pokemon easily. Well, it's time to head back to the lab. Whoa, you can jump down those? I didn't know that. It's actually cool how that's a subtle tutorial. They just casually drop that. Like, yeah, you could just jump down. Okay, so I want to check something. Okay, nature, I believe, is a new mechanic. Don't know what quirky means. It's got Overgrow. Ups grass moves in a pinch. Oh, it doesn't do the thing where, like, your nature... Or does it? And then this... Is this a neutral nature? I don't know natures. In some games, they have the... I think it's the number. It's like red if it's down, and then blue if it's up from the nature, or maybe it's the other way around. Okay, it, could've swore... Oh, you can change them around. Oh, cool. Get out of here, Leer. Yeah, it's grass. Power 20, accuracy 100. An attack that absorbs half the damage inflicted. 10 at best. Cool. Excuse me. Oh, I guess the same type of attack bonus makes it double. So it could be 20. Or possibly 40 if they're ground rock, I guess. Oh yeah, and there's how good they are in contests. I was hoping that this would be the game to show you whether a move is special or not. I could have sworn it does. I guess I'm thinking of like Diamond and Pearl, which I was gonna say is next, but no, that's the next generation. We're gonna be in in generation 3 for a little while, so not next. Hello, welcome to the Pokemon Center. What do you like to do? Okay, let's go. Pokemon for a few seconds. Oh, it's so fast now. Thank you for waiting. Restore your Pokemon to full health. Bow. We hope to see you again. Do I have a map? Was that a map in the Pokemon Center? Take a closer look at the Hoenn region. Cool. Map. I don't remember how we go around this region. Brendan, over here. Hurry over. Over here. Let's hurry home. What is this building anyway? Oh, well, I guess that's the lab. I was already inside there, I should know. Professor Birch spends his days at the lab studying. Then he'll suddenly go out in the wild to do more research. When does Professor Birch spend time at home? Ask his wife. That's a stupid joke, because that's not even a joke, that's just a statement. Like, yes, that would be where you could find that out, as you could ask his wife. If you use a PC, you can store items in Pokemon. The power of science is staggering. Yeah, but who made the technology that allows you to store Pokemon in the PC? Boy, am I glad you went and rescued the professor. Oh, it's the kid who was standing by the path. He's like, I don't know what to do. What do we do? Oh, hi, Brendan. I heard you beat May on your first try. That's excellent. May's been helping me with my research for a long time. Or helping with my... whatever. That was an acceptable reading, even if I didn't read the exact words that were written. May has an extensive history as a trainer already. Here, Brendan, I ordered this for my research, but I think you should have this Pokedex. The Pokedex is a high-tech tool that automatically makes a record of any Pokemon you meet or catch. My kid May goes everywhere with it. Whenever my kid catches a rare Pokemon and records its data in the Pokedex, why, May looks for me while I'm out doing field work and shows it me. Oh wow, Brendan, you got a Pokedex too. That's great, just like me. I've got something for you too. Even though I already gave you something when you beat me before, but okay, thank you. It's funny if you get a lot of Pokemon. I'm gonna look all over the place because I want different Pokemon. If I find any cute Pokemon, I'll catch them with my Pokeballs. Okay, what do I do now? Countless Pokemon await you. Alright, I'm getting an itch to go out and do field work again. I wonder where I should go looking for Pokemon next. I don't know, I'm wondering the same thing. Like, what now? Game hasn't really told me what to do. Brendan, did you introduce yourself to Professor Birch? Oh, what an adorable Pokemon. You got it from Professor Birch. How nice. You're your father's child, all right. You look good together with Pokemon. Here, honey, if you're going out on an adventure, wear these running shoes. To put a zip in your step. Yeah, I can run with my shoes now. You can't run unless your shoes are made for running. Everybody knows that. Brenda, these shoes come with instructions. Why do you need instructions? For shoes! Press B while wearing these running shoes to run extra fast. Slip on these running shoes and race in great outdoors. Yeah, they really just gave you instructions for shoes. To think that you have your very own Pokemon now. Your father will be overjoyed. I bet he'll be even happier when I beat him in a Pokemon battle. But please be careful. If anything happens, you can come home. Go on, go get them, honey. Get who? What? What do I do? What? No one's told me anything. I feel like the game is doing the thing where it's like, yeah, this is the third game in the installment. You know what you're doing. We don't have to set anything up. Just, you know what this is. Go Pokemon adventure. Go beat the gyms. It's like, what? What's my motivation? Why? Why am I doing it? Who's telling me to go do it? They're just like, all right, go explore the world. Stop the evil organization. You know the drill. Growl. Oh no. Attack. Well, it's probably gonna take 3 hits to take you out. Oh, okay, critical. Level 7. I'm not stopping at the Pokemon Center. I don't need to. I should probably go get Pokeballs, though. I know I have, like, 1 or 2 that they just gave me, but... You know how catch rates are. Welcome, how may I serve you? Pokeballs, certainly. How many would you like? By 7. That'll be 1,400. Potions. That'd be 1800. I should probably have some of these too. Well, antidote's probably the most important to have. And I'm flat broke. Man, there's parts of that music that makes me think of the overworld theme from Super Mario Bros. 2, the US version. I guess it is just kind of that's like a similar, like, swing style or something. I don't know. As much as I love music, I'm terrible at music terms, so I have no idea. I'm much more of a music appreciator than a music creator. Which is unfortunate, because I would like to make music, but... Oh yeah, you're the staggeringly tired guy. Oh wait, the guy... I realized my mistake. I'm on the wrong road. I like how Trico comes out like he just nailed a triple jump like he's Mario. Like he's doing the ta-da kind of pose. Let's just run. Got away safely. Zigzagoon. I had a Zigzagoon on my Ruby team. I think. Pretty sure I brought it through the Elite Four, because it's like, well, I have it. Why not use it? If you have Pokemon with you, then you're an official Pokemon trainer. You can't say no to my challenge. Except technically, canonically, you're supposed to be able to. Oh well. Oh, you're tougher than the wild Zigzagoons. But I suppose that's your physical defense. Let's test your special. Aha! Sorry. Take a drink of water. I'm trying to put the water bottle down. Oh, continue without me. That's nice. Found your secret. You don't have good special defenses. So even though my attack only does 20, it still hurts you a lot. Lovely. Arrgh, I lost. I should have trained mine more. Well, you already better than the wild Pokemon, so I'd say you're doing a good job. Don't beat yourself up. Haha! Our eyes met. I'll take you on with my bug Pokemon. And he's gonna bop me on the head with his net. Wait, when did I get healed? Wasn't I at like 20 HP? Wasn't I missing like 4 or 6 HP from the last battle? Okay. I mean, I'll take it. I like free healing. I won't complain. Look at your Rick sent out Wurmple. Okay. Yes, I'm yawning. I should be yawning already. I had a soda today. I guess I'm tired. I'm trying to experiment to see if it's specifically just Pepsi that messes me up, or if it's all soda. I think the answer is all soda, which is unfortunate. Ow, down and out. But, you know, like I keep bringing it up, like, that's a lot of sugar. So, you know, just another reason to not keep drinking it. If you guys luck with a trainer, you have to challenge. You have to challenge. It's a rule. Also, I didn't talk to this guy after. Ah! It's almost like I'm rematching him. Critical hit. Listen, if you're strong, you should have told me before. You didn't give me a chance. Also, this guy says I have to fight you no matter what, so I couldn't say no. I could not be like, hey man, I'm strong. I'm looking at my list of names for Pokemon I want to catch. I don't really know where any of them are caught. I think one of them I have to wait till at least, like, I guess it's not far north, but it's more north than we are. I'm not very tall, so I sink right into tall grass. The grass goes up to my nose and... I think there was at least one on my list that we could potentially see soon. And I sure hope so, because man, I would like to have at least 2 Pokemon before we fight a gym. Also, how nice is it to see so many colors on one single Pokemon sprite? It's more than 2! Did you just become a trainer? We're both beginners. But see, the problem for you is that I've played other games before. I want to say I tried to use a... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had a Poochyena in Ruby as well, but I don't think I had it in the Elite Four. I know I took a screenshot of, like, the ones I beat the Elite Four with. You know, I think it was that celebratory, like, you did it! You're a champion now! And then showing all your Pokemon. I think I took a screenshot of that screen. I don't remember where I put that screenshot, so I'll have to go digging around for it later. His mouth is all wide open. Just, ha! It really sucks that you're level 3. That's unfortunate. Oh, I'm sorry. That didn't need that critical hit. That was unnecessary. Punched him right in the roof of his mouth because he had his mouth wide open. I called you because I thought I could beat you. That pause keeps making me think that Sid is going to evolve. I haven't won once yet. I wish I would win soon. Train up your Tailo so it's not level 3. There are 2 Oran Berries. Do you want to pick the Oran Berries? I picked the 2 Oran Berries. Put away the Oran Berries in the berries pocket for the Oran Berries. The soil returned to its soft and loamy state. It's soft, loamy soil. I forgot they use that word. Loamy. That is more times I've ever heard that word in my life. I'll just replant the berry. Take a berry, leave a berry. Stop calling the soil loamy. What does that even mean? I'll take the 2 Pecha berries. Keeps calling it that. What does it mean? Oh, I was just about to start talking. I'm gonna keep winning and aim to be the best trainer. Help me further my career. What, did you know you could use your double jump to glide further? Tinia, are you the girl that that Liz kept trying to call? Absorb! Absorb! That's what... I just realized. That's why Sid was healed. I'm awake, I swear. I'm paying attention. I'm looking at the screen. Zigzagoon fainted. I drained its energy. Another Zigzagoon. Okay, cool. I remember I had a Torkoal. I took a Torkoal into the Elite Four because I'm like, the fire could help. And then I basically only used it to revive someone more important. But I still consider that contributing. Only on the most, like, technical of levels, but it contributed something. Ended up furthering your career. To keep winning... keep winning my way... Oh, keep winning my way up. I see that I have to catch more Pokemon. Who told you that? Because it certainly wasn't me and my single Pokemon. Boop. Jump down here. 1 potion. Didn't realize I specified how many of an item you pick up. Oh! Hello. Well, I knew you would be soon, but I didn't think this soon. Whoa, okay. Oh, okay. They switched Pokemon and bag. Key items, Pokeballs. I want a Lotad. I figured it was gonna be early. Oh, it didn't click. I didn't realize what that pause was. Lotad is said to have dwelled on land before. However, this Pokemon is thought to have returned to water because the leaf on its head grew large and heavy. It now lives by floating atop the water. Then explain why I found it in the grass in the middle of a forest. Give nickname to the captured Lotad? Yes. You will be our water Pokemon for this game. And I will call you... Okay, so maybe this is a little out there. There was a band. I was gonna say there's a band I like. I know 2 songs by them. They have a song, A Little Big Planet. The song is called Volver a Comenzar. And the band is Cafe Tacuba, but they stylize it with a V. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm gonna call Lotad Tacuba with a V. And like maybe it is a little offensive to call the Pokemon that is clearly a maybe a little offensive portrayal of a Mexican performer with a sombrero and maracas. But I hear it's a good Pokemon, so I'm gonna use it, and that'll be our water Pokemon. At which, jeez, wait, she kind of just waved dashed right towards me. She came a little fast, and she wasn't really moving. Where has our Wally gone? We have to leave for Verdanturf Town very soon. Yeah, maybe it is a little insensitive to name my what will be a Ludicolo after the like one Mexican-based band that I know, but it's an appreciation of them. It's not supposed to be putting them down. The one song I know by them is really good. Not as big on the other song I know by them, but it's good too. Anyway, Nomi became our town's new gym leader. I think he's called his family over from the Johto region. I battled Norman once, but whew, he was way too strong. How would I put it? I just got the feeling that he lives for Pokemon. My face is reflected in the water. It's a shining grin full of hope. It could be a look of somber silence struggling with fear. What do you see reflected in your face? I just can't help but laugh at The sight of my eyes getting close together and then far apart. Look at my face warble in the water. Woo. Petalburg City Gym, or Pokemon Gym, leader Norman, a man in pursuit of power. Let's say you have 6 Pokemon. If you catch another one, it is automatically sent to a storage box over a PC connection. Connection to what? I don't have a phone. I don't even have a Pokegear or anything. I just have my name tag. Sorry, trainer card. Hiya. Are you maybe a rookie trainer? Do you know what Pokemon trainers do when they reach a new town? They first check what kind of gym is in the town. See, this is Petalburg City's gym. This is the gym sign. Look for it whenever you're looking for a gym. Yes, thank you. I already read the sign. Well, if it isn't Brendan! So you all finished moving in? I'm surprised that you managed to get here by yourself. Oh, I see. You're with your Pokemon. I guess you're going to become a trainer like me, Brendan. That's great news. I'll be looking forward to it. I'd like to get a Pokemon, please. You're, oh, right. You're Wally, right? I'm going to stay with my relatives in Verdant Turf Town. I thought it would be lonely by myself, so I wanted to take a Pokemon along. But I've never caught a Pokemon before. I don't know how. I see. Brendan, you heard that, right? Go with Wally and make sure that he safely catches a Pokemon. Wally, here, I'll loan you my Pokemon. Oh wow, a Pokemon. I'll give you a Pokeball too. Go for it. Oh wow, thank you. Brendan, would you like to come with me? Oh wait, was that Wally? I read that as Dad. Brendan, Pokemon hide in tall grass like this, don't they? Please watch me and see if I can catch one properly. Whoa! If I remember correctly, this Ralts can be shiny, which is kind of hilarious. I think there are some people who say like, oh man, your dad's so terrible because he doesn't help you catch your own Pokemon, but then he loans his Pokeball, his Pokemon and a spare Pokeball to this random kid who comes in. It's like, well, by the time you get there, you already have your own Pokemon and your own Pokeball. I already have 2 Pokemon right now. I could have a full party right now if I cared to do that. Like I think the point is supposed to be that he sees you're already doing great for yourself and doesn't feel like you need anything. He's just waiting for you to get strong on your own. I did it. It's my Pokemon. Brendan, thank you. I didn't do a thing, but okay. Let's go back to the gym. So, did it all work out? Thank you, yes. It did. Here's your Pokemon back. Brendan, thank you for coming along with me. You two are why I was able to catch my Pokemon. I promise I'll take really good care of it. Oh, my mom's waiting for me, so I have to go. Bye, Brendan. Now, Brendan, if you want to become a strong trainer, here's my advice. Head for Rustboro City beyond this town. There you should challenge the gym leader, Roxanne. After her, go on to other Pokemon gyms and defeat their leaders. Collect badges from them, understood? See, now we have an actual reason for adventuring instead of just Mom being like, well, here's your running shoes, go have an adventure, bye. Of course, I'm a gym leader too. We'll battle one day, Brendan. But that's only after you become stronger, Brendan. Stop saying my name! I get it, my name is Brendan! Yeah, but I think that's more supposed to show that, like, yeah, your dad's a good guy. He'll just loan out his Pokemon to someone who doesn't know what they're doing. I gave them a free Pokeball to catch their first Pokemon. It's not supposed to be like a bad dad thing of like, oh, he didn't help you get one. It's like, no, I think that's reading too far into it. But hello, Ethereal Sapphire, how are you tonight? If you're gonna throw a Pokeball, we get the wild Pokemon first. It'd be easier to catch if it's been poison burned or lulled to sleep. I don't know why sometimes I click the button to talk to people and they don't talk. Oh no, I'm not a trainer. But that's right, if trainers lock eyes, it's a challenge to battle. If you don't want to battle, stay out of their sight. Dad wants to rub in that he named you, most likely. Well, Mom does the same thing, so who picked the name? Who's the most proud of naming me Brendan? If you don't want to battle, stay out of their sight. Leaving footprints is insane. It's so fun. Yeah, it's almost like that was something they couldn't do on the Game Boy, but now they could do it with the power of the Game Boy Advance. Youngster Billy. Screw you, Billy! Oh, I should probably have Takuba out. A little too late. Oh no, he's storing energy! Yeah, that sure amounted to something. Level 11. Buggery. Next ability is about to use Tailo. Level 4, jeez. Tailo. Ah! So goofy. It's astonishing! Oh wait, are you part normal? Ah, dang it. That's my only attack. Oh. Put a counter up for every time I click bag instead of Pokemon, or vice versa. But hey, look at that. Now we can check a Pokemon summary before we switch, so that's cool. I can check their moves. Instead of just having to remember. The less my brain has to do on its own, the better. Okay. You're surprisingly tough for a level 8 Pokemon. How about a Zorb? You're probably resisted. Yeah. Although it's about the same amount of damage, it seems. Go, bag! I choose you! Just throw my entire backpack at the Pokemon to knock him out. I don't think that's legal. Tail use peck. Ah! Been playing Sims 2 lately. How's that been going? I haven't played Sims in a while. I guess they just, I don't know. I think I'm at a point where I feel like, oh, I don't want to be wasting time playing a game I already have hundreds of hours in. I say, still playing Has-Been Heroes at like 400 hours in. It's been going well, that's good. Also, that's good that Takuba got experience from that, enough to level up. Ah, I got sand in my runners. They're all gritty. It's coarse and rough. Ah, got everywhere. I want to leave my footprints in the sand everywhere, but they disappear quickly. Just reminds me of an idea they had for Ocarina of Time, where it's like, yeah, we want to make it so that you could leave footprints in the sand, and they stay there the whole game. Which really sounds like they did not understand how video games work. It's probably easy to say that with, you know, hindsight of, you know, knowing how hardware limitations work. Like, you can't do that. That is RAM bloat. The sea, huh? I wonder what it's like at the bottom of the sea. I mean, I think this is a game that introduces dive, so... Stop moving so quickly, I want to talk to you. The seaside cottage is where Mr. Briny lives. He was once a mighty sailor who never feared the sea, however stormy. Oh, that's back to Petalburg. Yeah, normally I buy I shouldn't start talking about something else when I start talking to an NPC. If you're gonna throw a Pokemon... Oh, right, I already spoke to you! Normally around Christmas time, like... Or, like, after Christmas, I buy myself Sims DLC, because it's usually, like, on sale. You could get a bundle. I didn't do that this year, and I don't think I did it last year either. Or I guess technically I didn't do it last year, 2025, and I don't think I did it 2024 either. Realistically, that wouldn't last long enough in the sand anyway, but see, yeah, I suppose that's true too. Well, I think they wanted to do it with like every patch of like sand and maybe even dirt, which again is like, you know, if you know how computers work, you know that's bloat. This is going to be a bloated save file. It's going to be lagging. You know, there'll be players who will probably intentionally try to fill the entire beach up with footprints and then just make their game permanently laggy. Or make that save file, I guess, permanently laggy. Oh, good, berry trees. There are 2 orange berries. You want to pick the orange berries? I picked the 2 orange berries. Put away the orange berries in the berries pocket. The soil is soft and loamy. I will plant orange berries. Planted the orange berry in the soft and loamy soil. 2 pecha berries. You want to pick the pecha berries? You pick the pecha berries. Put away the pecha berries in the berries pocket. Soft and loamy soil. No, not the... Oh, the... Dang it. Well, that's not take a berry, leave a berry. Yeah, like I said, I guess I just haven't felt like Sims has been worth the time lately, and that's not a knock against Sims 4. I still like Sims 4. It's just, I guess I just feel like my time is better spent doing other things. Like I've been drawing today, which is good because I haven't been drawing in like a year. I'm trying out a new like shading technique, where instead of like manually selecting the colors, I do like an overlay layer, and I set it so that it's like, what's the setting? I forget what it's called. Oh sure, I'll accept your challenge. I have lots of money. What does that have to do with anything? I mean, I know prize money, but okay, you just wanted to brag about being rich, Winston. But I have a layer. It's set to one of the different settings you can set a layer to. So it's like instead of being exactly the color that you draw on that layer, it's like blending with the layer below. I think the setting I have it set to is soft light, which somehow amounts to, well, I guess it's like, oh, you want these colors to be like they are soft light or something. Although, but it makes it darker than the color that it's... I mean, well, that's because I'm using black. Anyway, I clearly don't know how it works, but yeah, basically, I just have one layer and I draw black lines, and those automatically are converted to a good color for shading. Why couldn't I win? Because you have a Zigzagoon. Also, I keep forgetting I gotta fight with Takuba. Switch. Okay. Sims 4 is fun. Yeah, I'm glad you agree. Also, I should save. Like, I get why people are so hard on Sims 4, but I like Sims 4. There are some things money can't buy. That's Pokemon. Yeah, the new shading technique I feel like is going pretty good, because it means I don't have to keep switching colors every time I shade over a different part of the character. Like, hair, skin, whatever. Just one color. I can't fight you, you're normal. Dang it. Oh, that's 2 for me going in the bag. I don't know that the new technique is necessarily making me go faster, but it's at least a little easier. I would say I like it. I like the technique. And I think the colors do look a little nicer. Because I had no idea what I was doing, manually picking the colors. Just trying to pick something until it kind of looked alright. kind of want to play around with, like, trying, instead of just doing black for shading, and then this technique also lets me do the highlights on the same layer as well. Sometimes there are things on the ground even if you can't see them. That's why I always check where I'm walking. Click, 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 click. Hey, I found something! Go figure! Suspicious patch of grass? Who would have thought? But don't walk away, I'm talking to you. You're a thief if you try to steal someone else's Pokemon. You should throw Pokeballs only at wild Pokemon. Excuse me! Excuse me! Stop getting in front of me! Jeez. But yeah, I thought about, like, maybe instead of black, why don't I try, like, blue and see how that merges. I haven't done that yet, but I should try. I should play around with it. Ah, wild Pokemon! I will probably catch a Zigzagoon eventually because it can learn a lot of TMs. Oh, there I go again. That's 3. Okay, so going back to Sims 4, I feel like that's just kind of the thing now. It's like if you're a fan of something, you have to be on the hate bandwagon for at least one game. Well, I would say Pokemon, but like, I mean, I feel like even Pokemon fans, like, the ones I talk to, they like Scarlet and Violet, so I can't even say like, oh, they hate bandwagon Scarlet Violet. You gotta hate the latest games if you're a Pokemon fan. Like, it's factually not true. I caught a whole bunch of Pokemon. Go, go, go! My bug Pokemon team! Okay, Lyle would like to battle. He's got a lot of bugs. Well, that sucked. I remembered this time. I remembered that battle where Switch Pokemon is down. I didn't go to the bag this time. Pound. Let's about to use Wurmple. Will you switch? Yeah. Do you even have a cry? I don't even hear anything. I'm just now hearing the stereo effect in my headphones. Like, that definitely sounded more in my right ear. But use Wurmple. Oh, I better switch. Takuba! I wonder what Takuba means. I probably should have looked that up. I hope it doesn't mean something bad. It's probably not bad. Cafe Takuba is not an edgy band as far as I know. I don't know why I had to stop to think about that. Like, just hit pound. What if the move is there to hit? Just use pound. It's a Wurmple. And we switch again. Oh, I caught myself. I almost clicked bag again. It's funny how the running thing with Crystal was like, man, you'd think I would know these menus by now. And, I feel like that's always the thing. That's always the thing. When your muscle memory keeps leading you to misclick in the menus and you can change them, the moment you change them, that's when your muscle memory is accurate to how it was before. So if I could switch bag and Pokemon and the options, the moment I do that, I am mixing them up again. But instead, I'm gonna go down for Pokemon instead of to the right. Okay, surely your Absorb can do more damage to this Wurmple because you're like 4 levels higher. Okay then. I'll give Astonish another try. That, oh, well, it was critical, but yeah, it was still a good hit. He'll get 100% of the experience this time, at least. Oh, wow. Let's go to use Warple. Okay, but that is significantly less damage than it was doing before. I guess one of those was a critical hit, so it's fine. Oh. It's another... I meant to click Pokemon. Because you know what I can do now that I can check my summary in battle? I can... I not only do it before switching, but I can also be like, hey, what's your attack stat? 9? Okay. Special attack is 10? Okay. Actually, I should also be able to check my moves. Yeah! Power 30, power 20. Well, do I want to do 30 power with 9 attack, or do I want to do 20 power with 10 special attack? I guess I'll just stick with Astonish. Especially because it's neutral. Okay, cool. I don't know why I was freaking out. It's not like my Pokemon was going to faint from the critical hit. Ding. I have all these Pokemon, but I couldn't win. Because they're Wurmples! I'm gonna paralyze you. You forgot the E. Yeah, maybe it is just wait, hello? Not a one to be found. Hello, have you seen any Pokemon called Shrimish around here? I really love that Pokemon. I was going to ambush you, but you had to dawdle in Petalburg Woods forever, didn't you? I got sick of waiting, so here I am. You, Devon researcher, hand over those papers. Oh, I guess that's still the Aqua Grunt. I mean, this random pirate guy. I don't know who this guy is. You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You gotta help me, please. Huh? What do you think you're doing? What? You gonna protect him? No one crosses Team Aqua gets... No one who crosses Team Aqua gets any mercy. Not even a kid. Come on and battle me. I also just realized how, like... I know I was saying my brother was talking about how... Like, oh, in Ruby you had the water. And, you know, Ruby is like fire, and then, you know, water is good on fire. So you should do... I just realized that works out with Team Aqua. Because I got the grass to fight Team Aqua like that. Maybe that was what my brother meant. Not actually that... Whatever it was about the colors symbolizing. Oh, okay. Well, that's not good for me. Oh, you're dark. Oh. Haha, but you flinched. Oh, I almost did it. Let me check your summary. Lonely nature. I swear, all the Pokemon I catch are lonely. Which I know might not do anything to you. I don't know. But let's switch in Sid. Ah, no! Pocket sand. Dude. Yeah, there we go. Howl. Yeah, well, that won't do you any good if I can knock you out with Absorb. Yeah, there we go. The player defeated Team Aqua Grunt. You're kidding me. You're tough. Ugh. You've got some nerve meddling with Team Aqua. Come on and battle me again. I wish I could say that, but I'm out of Pokemon. I mean, if you had more Pokemon, the battle wouldn't have ended, so you wouldn't have to say battle me again. And hey, we of Team Aqua are also after something in Rustboro. I'll let you go today. How did he know I was going to Rustboro? Whew, that was awfully close. Thanks to you, he didn't rob me of these important papers. I know, I'll give you a Great Ball as my thanks. Great! Didn't that Team Aqua thug say that they were after something in Rustboro too? Yeah, I was questioning it, because, like, what does he mean too? Uh-oh, it's a crisis. I can't be wasting time. Oh, maybe he was talking to the Devon researcher. I think Devon is the place where there's a joke that I think of as being particularly good, that I don't know that people ever, like, really point out in this game. That like, it stands out in my mind as like, particularly good. Yo there. Are your Pokemon doing okay? If your Pokemon are weaker ones to avoid battles, you should stay out of tall grass. We'll be fine. We should be able to take this out because you got absorbed. Okay, well, it's going to take a minute, but you can do it. You know, it's kind of a frustrating thing. I'm kind of sick of people always being down on whatever the latest game to come out is. But, like, I'm not gonna say people shouldn't be expressing their opinions. I just wish I didn't have to hear it all the time. You know, like all the people who's like, oh man, Metroid Prime 4 sucks. It's like, okay, that's your opinion. I don't need to keep hearing it. It's like, I thought Prime 4 was great. If you take bug Pokemon to school, you get to be instantly popular. Would you? I don't know that you would. Ninkata. I should be able to hit you with Astonish. Didn't it say that does like 30 damage? Or 30 power? Like, my physical stat isn't that terrible. Alright, we're switch. I almost hit bag again. We're switching. Yeah, I know there's the thing that it's kind of a known thing. It's just the internet. Social media is designed to show you disagreeing opinions, to rile you up, because that's how they get engagement. I don't know that, like, Reddit is doing that, but that's often where I see that. Ow. This is bad. I meant bag. I meant to go to my bag. But yes, this is bad, because I really need to take this bug out before he leeches life too much. Ah. I'll leer at you. Defense fell. Okay, well, that's something. Thank you for using Scratch. I guess this is kind of why they give you these, you know, these status lowering moves. Well, for one thing, to teach you that, like, hey, this is something you can do instead of just going for raw damage. But also in emergency situations like this, where it's like, oh, you have the grass starter and you really shouldn't have a grass Pokemon against this Nincada. Okay, that's acceptable. Ooh, that was close. I went down for the bag. I'll get used to it eventually. Probably by the end of Emerald. Yeah, I know I was one of those people who when like the new Star Fox game was unveiled, I was like, oh man, they're doing Lilat Wars again? This sucks. Like, now it's been some time, it's like, whatever. It's a remake, it's not for me. I don't have to buy it. And I do hope it's successful anyway. I can't be popular if I lose. But you know, I don't know how many people have changed their minds on what the new Star Fox looks like. I hope more people have taken some time to reconsider and be like, oh, actually, I don't know, could be fun. My thing was, I guess, more that Star Fox really has to do a lot to get me interested, because I don't really care about Star Fox, like, to begin with. So a new game was gonna need to be, like, really new and interesting, so a remake was never gonna be interesting to me. They could have remade Star Fox Adventures for all I care. Actually, that would have been interesting, because, you know, that's the one that's like, what? This isn't Star Fox? But, like, if it was a Star Fox Zero port, or... Well, I was gonna say Assault. Actually, I think I would be interested in Assault, because, again, that's one that's not just real shooting. So, I think we found a pattern here. It's the real shooting part I'm not interested in. But I'm kind of coming around on the designs. Because I realized, like, hey, wait. Slippy and Peppy look basically exactly like they always do. 2 orange berries. You want to pick the orange berries? You pick the orange berries. You put the orange berries away. The soil no longer contains orange berries. Okay, I gotta plant Pecha this time. Because I planted the orange berry where the Pecha was. 2 cherry berries. You want to pick a cherry berry? You pick the cherry berries. The soil no longer has cherry berries. Put away the cherry berries. I said that in the wrong order. Plant cherry berries. Planted the cherry berry. I like filling my mouth with seeds, then spitting them out fast. Okay, Yoshi's Island. You can have this so you can try it out. Use it on a Pokemon and it will learn a move for finding seeds rapidly. Okay, thanks. Bullet Seed. I mean, I don't know that having another grass move would really help me right now. I kind of need not grass, but not grass knot. I don't think grass knot would be helpful. Hello. The more attention you give to flowers, the more beautifully they bloom. You'll like tending flowers. I'm sure of it. You can have this. Oh, cool. Now when the Sudowoodo gets in the way, now I can water him. While berry plants are growing, water them with a wheelmer pail. Oh, another thing. If you don't pick berries for a while, they'll drop off onto the ground. But they'll sprout again. Isn't that awesome? It's like they have the will to live. I would hope they do. Want to water the Pecha berry with the wheelmer pail? I'm not gonna pay attention to my berries, but I kind of want to. I want to see if they, like, produce more berries the more you water them. That would be really helpful. Because getting a net gain of 1 berry and then replanting the second one Not very exciting. We must have been fated to meet. May I ask you for a battle? Whoa, lady. I just started. Almost execute. I've never seen one of those before. Oh no, not my physical attack. Man, I cannot wait for Takuba to learn new stuff. You know, something that isn't grass, preferably. Would be cool to learn a water move, but actually, is he part water yet? I could, oh no. Caught myself again. Yeah, he's water grass. Let me just keep absorbing this ferret, I guess. Oh, critical hit. Level 10. Would be cool if he would evolve. Oh, oh, bye. Hello is the beginning of goodbye. I hope we meet again. Hello is the meaning of the beginning of goodbye. Okay. Should I or shouldn't I? Okay, sure, I'll battle. We don't have a choice. We locked eyes. We've established this. Oh, wow, that's the thing that's happened. Oh, I did not realize that was out of PP. Went to the bag again. That's not where the Pokemon are. I'm gonna layer at ya. Ow. And a pound. Okay. You growl and then I layer and then everything is even. Yeah, enjoy your 1 HP. Level 13. But oh, I didn't read. I didn't read. Shroomish. Okay. Later. I guess that's a Pokemon I never even considered. Breloom. Which I think is what Shroomish evolves into. I think I heard that Breloom is good. And I've never used one. Something to consider for later, I guess. I'm looking at my list of Pokemon. Okay, no. I don't think I have room for a Breloom. Certainly not in this game where I already have 2 grass. I shouldn't have battled. She looks like she goes to the school in Pokemon Scarlet, which I can't remember the name of, something Academy. Which, of course, Academy is in there, it's a school. If you're faced with a decision and you let someone else choose for you, you will regret it, however things turn out. Yeah, I suppose that's accurate. You let someone else pick and then you realize, no, actually I wanted the other option. You know what, I was gonna wait till we got to town, but I should go on break. It was break time almost 10 minutes ago. I will face this direction, and then I will be back. I missed the button. Alright, back. Oh, you don't want to battle? We are twins, so we battle Pokemon together. Oh, you do want to battle. You just didn't want to challenge me, I guess. Gina and Mia would like to battle. They sent out Lotad and C-Dot. Grass Pokemon and Grass Pokemon versus Grass Pokemon and Grass Pokemon. Great. So it's not going to do much. But he's out of Astonish. Ah! Actually, wait. That should do neutral damage against Lotad, right? Because grass resist, but water weak. They don't battle you if you only have one Pokemon. Well, I don't. So I don't know why they... Well, I guess you're saying if you talk to them and you only have one Pokemon, then they don't battle you. Which is why you have to talk to start. I guess I could see that. Oh no, you're running out of PP on Pound. Great. Was I saying something before I started this battle? I don't know if I got to talking about what I was thinking about yet. Oh wait, I should be. Oh no, not Growl. Both of our attacks, no. Okay, you finish off the other Lotad. And then you absorb C-Dot. Wow, actually that was way more effective than I expected it to be. There we go. Oh no! Oh, that's not good. Well, it's an interesting feeling being out of Pokemon in a double battle. We're almost out of Pokemon, having only one Pokemon left in a double battle. It's not usually me that happens to, it's usually my opponent. Come on. Come on. Ah! Unleash the energy, but I was draining your energy. Oh, okay. That didn't do much. I was scared for a moment. Alright, we gotta... I don't know how close I am to the next town. We battled together, but we both lost. We will train our Pokemon and be strong like you. Big guy is strong. We have to train lots more. Town. Low. I think we're there. Town. 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 That's the Mart. I don't want Mart. I want Center. Yeah, the PC! Hello, welcome to the Pokemon Center. You decided to vote. Would you like to heal Pokemon? You're waiting to heal Pokemon for full health. Maybe see again. Okay. No, no, I don't want to heal again. Okay, let me go fight that fisherman because I'm sure that fisherman has 6 Magikarps and we could use any experience we can get right now. Splish splash through the puddles. Splish splish splash. Why keep it a secret? I'm the water Pokemon expert. Huh? You don't know me? No? If you're such a water Pokemon expert, how come you're not a gym leader? Hey, wait, do Pokemon not do little animations when they come out anymore? I just realized that they're not doing that like they did in Crystal, I think. Yeah, I'll finish it with an Astonish. Oh, so something I realized, like, I think it was Saturday night as I was going to bed, so I couldn't do anything about it until the next day. I can just make my own Pocket Paragons characters because it's a card game and it's like you just need the cards and there you go, you have your character. So I did that. I mean, I haven't made the cards, but I wrote down what they would be if I had the cards. And my plan is to make them on note cards, but I don't have enough note cards to make all of them. So I might wait until I can like go to the dollar store and get another set of note cards. Preferably ones that are a little bit more like card sized, if I can. That would be nice. Actually, you know, I wonder how hard it would be to cut them into a card shape. You know, with just scissors. Oh, I should have finished you with an Astonish. Oh, well. We're next to a Pokemon Center. I'm just going to go right there anyway. Fisherman... Ivan? I already missed it. I thought it wasn't too bad, if I may say so. But I guess not. Blah. One letter off from being bleach. Oh, hey, old lady looking into the flower. Fizzy berries growing in loamy soil. Why do you keep calling it that? Feel free to take them. But make sure you plant a berry in the same spot. That's common courtesy. Here, I'll share this with you. Is that an open spot there in the middle? There you look. You must be a trainer, no? Trainers often make Pokemon hold berries. It's up to you whether to grow berries or use them. Oh yeah, I can put a berry there in the middle. I'll plant this Chesto berry. Excuse me, we'll water the Chesto berry. But yeah, it's really satisfying. I just made my own Pocket Paragons characters. I'll take the cherry berries, put the cherry berries in the berry pocket. The soil no longer contains cherry berries. Would you like to plant a cherry berry? I will plant a cherry berry. 2 leopard berries. Would you like to pick the leopard berries? You picked the leopard berries. Put away the leopard berries. The soil return to its leopard berryless state. Put a leopard berry away. I like berries because they're like free status restoring items. Or I like them in this game at least. Maybe I felt like they weren't as helpful in Gold and Silver, where, you know, they take up inventory space. The poor lonely soil. No, loamy. Don't know what that means, but that's apparently... It's loamy soil. Oh, I can buy super potions already. I'll buy 3. I actually don't really need these yet, because I have 1 of each, I think. I don't really need more potions. So I'll buy 2. Yeah, I have no idea how balanced my custom-made Pocket Paragons sets are, but they were fun to make. Oh, who might you be? You're a new face around these parts. Have you just transferred into the Pokemon Trainer School? No. Cutter's house. Oh, right, you gotta go in here and you get cut, right? The determined expression. That limber way you move at your well-trained Pokemon. You're obviously a skilled trainer. No, wait, don't say a word. I can tell just by looking at you. I'm sure that you will be capable of putting this HM to good use. No need to be modest or shy. Go on, take it. I remember there being a building in this town that's like important to go to, but it doesn't look important. Yeah, here I think this was it. That HM, it's cut. An HM move is one that can be used by Pokemon out of battle. Any Pokemon that learned Cut can chop down trees if the trainer has earned the Stone Badge. And it's 2 words now, Stone Badge. Unlike a TM, an HM doesn't break after 1 use. Freaking TMs and their planned obsolescence. Pokemon Training School. We teach you anything about Pokemon. Wait, then what's this building? I thought this building was a school. Nope, it's just some guy's mansion. Every Pokemon has a special ability that it can use. Okay, bye. I'm gonna talk to all these NPCs, but I don't want to just be sitting here reading dialogue. We're supposed to say to Pokemon, Roxanne, the rock-loving honor student. Why did I think she was Steel type? Yo, how's it going? Listen, my friend, would you like to become the champion? I'm no trainer, not me, but I can sure give you winning advice. That's settled then. We'll aim for the Pokemon Championship together. It's your job as a trainer to collect gym badges, am I right? I don't know, I'm the newbie. You tell me. But gym leaders aren't pushovers. And that's where I come in. I provide expert advice. Roxanne, the gym leader, is a user of Rock-type Pokemon. The Rock-type is very durable, but it can't stand Water-type and Grass-type moves. Come see me afterwards if you beat the gym leader. Well, go for it! Don't take us gym trainers lightly. I'll show you why we're better. Okay, Josh. Yeah, they don't do animations when they're sent down anymore. Which I think is good because it's just kind of like, okay, yeah, hello. Hi, Pikachu, it's nice of you to wave at me. Can you please stop waving so I can fight you now? It's super effective. Now I'm trying to think of what I even wanted to say. Like, I think I've already said what I wanted to say about my homemade Pocket Paragons. Even though I don't have the physical cards for them, just having, like, written down what each card should do, the way Pocket Paragons is formatted, I can kind of just play it with someone else's cards. With some other character's cards. Because, like, unless they have a very particular setup... Wow, he survived as if he had Sturdy, but you don't have Sturdy. That's not how, I mean, well, you do have Sturdy, but that's not how it works yet. I'll hit you with Astonish. I forgot to go to the Pokemon Center after fighting the guy. The fisherman. It's like every Pocket Paragons character has, like, you know, they got a power card, a speed card, a wisdom card, weapon, block, and then, like, rest. And then an ultimate and or passive. It's like, I can just borrow those cards from someone else and then just ignore what they say on the paper and then just look at the text file I wrote on my computer that says what they would do if they were the character I'm supposed to be playing as. Nature power. You were too good for me. Let me check my Pokemon. So you're level 13, you're also level 13. Nature, power. Varies depending on the location. Okay, well, let's try it out in the next battle. You haven't seen anything of the rock type's terrifying power. Excuse me. If you can't beat me, you won't stand a chance against Roxanne. That is true. Be pretty sad to lose to you. Mr. Tommy. It's probably not going to be good. But it's a Swift. Well, alright. I scared the poo out of him. But I've already tried out 2 of the ones I made, which are the ones I'm most concerned about how balanced they are. Because I did try to go for something a little more interesting with how they're built. Where one of them had their passive is that they go into Berserk mode, where all of their attacks go up in power, and they discard, like they permanently discard their weapon and their block. Wow, you've got some potential. Some potential, he says. Roxanne is stronger than me by several times. You better be on your guard. maybe I should go heal. Also, this whole time, I forgot I can run. Oh, look at the little dilly-lily-lily-loo. Yeah, anyway, I know nothing about game balance, so I have no idea if the characters I made were balanced, but I sure do think they're neat. I think it's a neat idea to make a character like permanently discard 2 of their like 8 cards. I almost forgot where I was going. You know, for a permanent power boost. I feel like it's you know, appropriate for Berserk mode where you get stronger, but you're also kind of stupid, maybe a little predictable, and angry, and easy to tire out. Hello, I am Roxanne, the Westboro Pokemon Gym Leader. I became a gym leader so that I may apply what I learned at the Pokemon Trainers School in battle. Would you kindly demonstrate how you battle, and with which Pokemon? Wow, she's so polite. I don't know why I thought she had an angrier personality than that. Yeah, that was a passive I came up on my own. I didn't base that on any existing Pocket Paragon character, which I think is interesting because like ouch! They totally could make a character like that, and it would be cool. And they would probably balance it better than I did. Please don't do Rock Tomb again. Okay, another potion. Thank you. I'll drink some of that too. I don't think Pokemon drink potions. I've said before, I'm pretty sure you spray it on them. It's a topical potion. Ouch. Why do rocks hurt so much? That's cool. Nose pass. I like nose pass. Well, maybe not nose pass. What's the name of its evolution? I like that one. Ow! Ooh, critical. All right, Sid. You're the only one left, so you better do good. Uh-oh. Probo Pass. That's the one I'm thinking of. I like Probo Pass. And then Rock Tomb. Ah! Why the X? What is the X supposed to mean? Is the X the tomb? I should probably potion. I don't think I'm gonna survive another. Oh, that's not my bag. I'm grumbling and I'm laughing. That was just a sigh. So the other character I made that I tried out was, okay, thank you for missing. I guess a little similar. Its passive was also that it gets its attacks get stronger. Ouch. I forget what else I had it do. That one I was concerned with how balanced it was because it's got some pretty big numbers, and then also adding on top of that that boost you can get to the attack power might be a little much. It might be a little overpowered. So, I lost. It seems that I still have much more to learn. I understand. The Pokemon League's rules state that trainers are to be given this if they are defeated by a gym, or if they defeat a gym leader. Please accept the official Pokemon League Stone Badge. And a TM, right? Lotide's evolving! Evolved into Lombre! I don't know why I thought this was the first stage. And receive the Stone Badge. The Stone Badge heightens the attack power of your Pokemon. I'm still skeptical that does anything at all. It also enables them to use the HM move Cut outside of battle. Please take this with you too. Is it Rock Tomb? Contains Rock Tomb. It not only inflicts damage by dropping rocks, it also lowers speed. If you use a TM, it instantly teaches the move to a Pokemon. Remember, TM can only be used once, so think before you use it. Yeah, I guess I'll hang on to it for a while then. I don't know that anyone I have should have a rock move. It's probably not a good idea as far as I can think off the top of my head. If I, the gym leader, beat you, you get a badge. Yeah, I get out of the way! Out of the way! After I was just saying, yeah, I guess I misread that, and then I go and misread something else. Words are hard. Wait, please! Don't take my goods! Not my problem. And I like how round the character sprites are in this game. It looks cute. It is an endearing form of chibi. I remember someone later in the game who was like, "Man, I hear there's a really tough trainer going around. Is that you?" And then just thinking about like this field sprite, it's like, "Tough trainer? This guy?" Well, I was May, but you know, this cute little sprite is like, "Oh man, there's a tough train going around. You better watch out. You know, watch out for big old round head, round hands." Because I'm round. I guess that's the takeaway. Also, I should probably teach someone Cut. No, not back into Pokemon. I thought I was going to be able to click down. But up team, teach Cut. See what's the Cut. Which we've forgotten. I'll get rid of. I can compare the power now. Yeah, get rid of Pound. Forgot Pound and Nerd Cut. I was gonna get rid of Leer, but like, Leer could be helpful sometimes. But having 3 normal type moves, probably not as helpful. I'll go back and cut those trees. I don't know what I can get, but I bet good. Also, I can run. Okay, what was I saying about that other character I made? Yeah, so his thing is supposed to be he's in a mech suit. And so that makes him really powerful. But he's also really arrogant. So I wanted his moveset to be like, he's powerful, and then you can like discard cards to get stronger, but that also makes you vulnerable. You can, you know, tire yourself out really quickly. Make yourself vulnerable to being executed. Which is the Pocket Paragon's mechanic where if you rest to get your cards back, which is, you know, how the game works with having only 8 cards to play, is that you rest and you get them back. Well, if you rest and your opponent plays their weapon card, you instantly lose. So I want that to kind of be the thing with this guy, is that like You can be really powerful, but if you play too much into that power, you can get easily predicted and taken out, like, easily. Also, the thing with the Berserk character that I was saying was, with her discarding 2 of her cards permanently, that means that you only have your offensive cards that can be countered. So it also kind of plays into the berserkness of like, well, if you're on top of your game, you can dish out some really good damage, but if your opponent is on top of you, they can counter you and, yeah, make it so that you can't really do anything, and then you lose. Because like I was saying, playing into the idea of like when you're berserk mode, you could be more powerful, but you could also be more predictable, and they just knock you over because you're not focused. Your mind is too, I was gonna say too focused on attacking, and not focused enough on not being predicted. Let me go heal. I know only fought like one guy. Let me just make sure I'm healed. And then all the other ones I made are kind of just, I feel like they were a little formulaic with each other. A lot of them ended up having their power card be 3 damage and has stun, but also has vulnerable, which means if they get countered, they get exhausted. Wait, what is this? Is this not the Devon building? One of our research staff stupidly got robbed of an important parcel. This is not what I remember this building looking like. Excuse me, Devon Corporation. For all your living needs, we make it all. Yeah, forget Silphco. I'm buying from Devon. I had a friend named Devon when I was a kid, and that's all the commentary I have to say about the name Devon. So anyway, you went that way? Oh, it's you. You're that fantastic trainer who helped me in Petalburg Woods. Help me. I was robbed by Team Aqua. I have to get the Devon goods back. If I don't, I'm gonna be in serious trouble. Alright. This way? Is that it? Are these the Devon goods? Oh, it's a repel. Aw. So it's not gonna be that easy, huh? My bug Pokemon are tough. Let's battle. Jose. Hang on, let me turn my fan back on. The remote's getting worn out, and the power button doesn't always work. Let's see what Nature Power does. Turned into Swift. Thanks. This move is very varied and has many outcomes that could be. Totally isn't always Swift. Kata. Sounds dangerous. You remember the last time one of these guys showed up? Ow. Okay then. You know, it's funny, if you ask me... I mean, well, maybe not if you ask me, because I do know the answer. If I had designed it, I would have made Ghost special and Grass physical. But it's the other way around. I almost wonder if Ghost was made physical because it's Psychic Pokemon's weakness. Or it's supposed to be, and then it glitched, but... yeah, being their weakness, and then also they just naturally don't have good physical defense because their thing is supposed to be special. I feel like it's redundant for it to say that Takuba used Swift, because, like, yeah, I used Nature Power, and then it became Swift. Yeah, Takuba used Nature Power, and then it turned into Swift. Like, you don't need to say he used Swift. Like, no, he used Nature Power, and then it became Swift. I lost. I thought I had you. Bug Pokemon evolve quickly, so they get strong quickly, too. They also fall off quickly. Let me teach you how strong my adorable Pokemon is. Janice. Meryl. Nature Power. Okay. You're water, aren't you? I should be using Absorb. Excuse me. Excuse my yawn. That's not me commenting on how easy she was. You are a notch above me. You don't say. Pokemon that possess cuteness and power. That's ideal, I think. Sure. Treat tips. If you want to stop a Pokemon from evolving, press B while it is trying to evolve. The startled Pokemon will stop. This is called an evolution cancel. Sounds like a fighting game technique. My Pokemon rule, check them out. Which, you know, that reminds me of Aegis, where, like, you know, it's the combining robot game. And it'd be cool if that was like a fighting game that you could do, like Street Fighter. But actually don't really know how you could turn that into a fighting game. It's like I think the point is kind of that it's turn-based and you roll the dice, and if you get a good roll, you could blow up your opponent before they get a chance to combine. It's like, well, I guess in a fighting game you could combo them before they get a chance to combine. But I don't know. Feels like it would form a pretty firm meta pretty easily. You know, now that I think about it, I wonder how hard fighting game developers push for balance. Or if they even care. Like sure, they design all the characters. And sometimes they do intentionally design joke characters to not be good. And that's the joke. But how much do they care if, like, if everyone just uses the same fighter, like 2 or 3 fighters, because, like, oh, the other ones suck. The metas are centered around these characters. Ouch, a scrape. I'll have to put on a bandage. Bandages are a sign of toughness. I got another one. Good. Keep your wounds clean. Ah! I wonder if I will ever not laugh at Tailo. Oh, it turned into stun sp- Oh, huh. Why? I don't understand. Anyway. I know that, like, the Smash Bros. Developers, they don't care about the, they don't care about the competitive scene, at least. They don't care what the meta for that is. Which, that's another instance of, like, man, I wish people could just enjoy the latest game instead of complaining about how it's not exactly like the game they like, so it's not as good. They just can't appreciate it for being what it is and not stop seeing what it isn't. But, you know, whatever. But, you know, I'm sure Smash Ultimate is a nightmare to balance because everyone is there. So I wonder how much they even try to keep it balanced. I'm sure they try to patch out, like, exploits and, like, oh, hey, wow, that is kind of broken. Let's fix that. But they probably don't care if characters are underpowered. If the tunnel doesn't go through, then I'll just go over top. Eventually, we will get the hiker dance. Unfortunately, that eventually is not right now. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe maybe the answer to how much do they care about balance is depends on how many fighters there are. Because obviously a big roster, harder to balance. So if they design a game with a big roster, they're probably accepting that not everyone's going to be good. I want to say it's Soul Calibur that has this motto of, like, instead of making stronger characters weaker to balance things, they just make weaker characters stronger. Which I feel like Smash Bros. Has exhibited that before. Or maybe that's just wishful thinking that they should do that. Because that would certainly be more fun. But, you know, at least with Smash Bros, like, it's a fighting party game. You gotta pick the guy you recognize and the guy you think is fun to play as, not the guy who is the best in the meta. So, like, if you like Ganondorf, just play as Ganondorf. Who cares? Losing made me tired. You didn't do anything. You threw the Pokeball. I'm an unathletic nerd, and even I wouldn't get winded from throwing 3 Pokeballs. We learned all sorts of things in the training school. When it's just things out for real. Yeah, get that practical experience. That's how you solidify what you know, is you gotta go do it. Okay, or else. Astonishing! I was locked off in school. That's why I lost. I'll have to redo some courses at the trainer school. If I don't, Roxanne will be steamed. Also, I don't think I talked to this guy again after I beat him. There's no big deal if there's no tunnel. To a hiker, mountains are roads. Good for you. You channel that inner go-goat. I was gonna say mountain goat, and then I realized those don't exist in this universe. Also, you probably don't know what a go-goat is, because you've probably never been in a region that has them. I study at school, and I study on the way home, too. Two. You look like Blossom from Powerpuff Girls. Nope, flinched. 2 for flinching! I guess it becomes swift if I'm not standing in grass, and then it's poison or stun spore if I'm in the tall grass. And then maybe it'll be something different if I'm in a cave or surfing. I probably shouldn't be having Takuba get all the experience. He's almost at level 17, so why not? Let's keep going for one more level. I think I had an Explode on my team in Ruby. I don't remember if it went through the Elite Four. I think it did. Pretty sure I beat the game with it. I think that was my designated normal type. I don't remember if I had that specifically because I was at that point where I realized I like normal types because they have good wide amounts of moves they can learn, and they're only weak to fighting. I'm in shock. I lost? Yeah. Aw, I'll never become an elegant trainer like Roxanne this way. Well, you won't by giving up either. Use cut. There are 3 pineapple berries. I'm gonna pick the pineapple berries. Time to replant the pineapple berry. Who lives in a pineapple berry on this cliff? Nobody, because you can't. It's too small. Gotta remember to water it. Then it'll get big enough for SpongeBob to live in. Pineapple berries. You want the pineapple berries? I'm still thinking about fighting games. Pineapple berries. Chesto berries. I wonder what it is like designing a game that you are intentionally designing to be competitive. Because I wouldn't. I don't like getting too competitive. It just stops being fun. Which is why I don't play Melee. Did I water it? Let me make sure I water this. I guess it's kind of the divide with Smash players. You either really, really like getting really, really good at games, so you play Melee, or you don't care, so you play whatever the latest one is. Or you could be me and play Smash 4 because you didn't buy Ultimate because you stopped caring about Smash Bros. When it came out. And like, sure, it's cool that Min Min's in it, but like, they modified my main characters, the ones I main. They changed their movesets in ways I don't like. And, it's not worth it for me. $60 plus DLC for a game I don't really care that much about, and I'm not going to play all the fighters anyway, and would not replay World of Light. I don't even remember if I finished it. Yeah, no, I'll pass. I'll stick to the Smash Bros. Game I already have. I was digging a tunnel without any tools when some goon ordered me out. That tunnel's filled with Pokemon that react badly to loud noises. They could cause an uproar. That's why we stopped using heavy equipment for tunneling. I'm worried that the goon will do something stupid and startle the Pokemon into an uproar. So this guy was playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. Oh, what am I to do? We were on our walk, Pico and I, when we were jumped by an odd thug. The scoundrel made off with my darling Pico. Pico! Rust turf? Oh no, it's a Whimsmere. If I do something too much, it'll go into an uproar. Shadow Ball. Okay, it's Shadow Ball if we're in a cave. That's not what I expected. Shouldn't be fighting with Takuga in here. Just switch to Sid. Yeah, you know, sorry, I'm going back to the price thing for Smash Bros. Because like, you know how when the Switch 2 came out and people were like, it's $90 for the full Breath of the Wild experience on Switch 2? It's like, no, it's $70 for, well, it's $20 for the upgrade pack, or I think it was $70 for the Switch 2 edition. That's like, it's the game and the upgrade pack, so you're like saving $10 that way. What, are you coming? Come and get some then. Okay, Duke Nukem. Kill all it all. That does not roll off the tongue. That hostage Pokemon turned out to be worthless. And to think I made a getaway In this tunnel to nowhere. Hey, you. So you want to battle me? Yeah, that's why I came closer. Dio. Pucciana. But yeah, and then it's like $20 for the DLC. So yeah, it's $90 if you want the DLC. And then like, actually no, wasn't it 10 for the expansion? So yeah, it's like, yes, Switch 2 edition is $70 because the upgrade pack is $10. And it comes with the upgrade pack. And you don't need the DLC. I feel like Breath of the Wild's DLC is very superfluous. Not just because Breath of the Wild is just a great game with like 100 hours of content on its own already. That might be an exaggeration, but like depending on how committed you are to finding everything on your own, it might take 100 hours. But the DLC, I don't think it's that good. It's not part, I would not call it a key part of the experience. It's more content, sure. So if you're clamoring for more Breath of the Wild, sure. Spend that $20. It will be worth it then. Ugh, my career in crime comes to a dead end. This is plain not right. The boss told me this would be a slick and easy job to pull. All I had to do was steal some package from Devon. You want to back that badly? Take it. And the bird? Pico, am I glad to see you're safe. Pico owes her life to you. They call me Mr. Briny. And you are? Always such a long pause just to say I'm Brendan. Ah, so you are Brendan. I sincerely thank you. Now, if there's anything that troubles you, don't hesitate to tell me. You can usually find me in my cottage by the sea near Petalburg Woods. Come, Pico. We should make our way home. Oh, and I need Rock Smash. Too bad I can't jump down these cliffs. Don't know why. See, it's weird that no one was saying like, oh man, I can't believe it's $80 for the full Breath of the Wild experience when the DLC came out originally on Switch 1. But then they have this $10 upgrade pack. God forbid we pay game developers for the work they do upgrading the visuals to a game. And then like, oh, it's $90 for the full experience. Do you know how much DLC Smash Bros. Has? Well, it's not a lot. Depending on whether or not you count the Mii costumes, because I'm sure there's like... I'm pretty sure they have Mii costumes, and it's like $1 or $2 each. You know, ignore those. Isn't it like $20 for the first expansion pass? And then $30 for the other one? Which, you know, I would say having a fighting game's full roster, more crucial to the experience than some additional shrines and a motorcycle. Oh. Wait, I'm in grass, right? Yeah, Stunspore. I'm paying attention, I swear. So yeah, it's like $110 for the full Smash Bros. Experience, and that's not counting any kind of visual upgrade. I don't think there's anything that makes Ultimate run like it's not patched for Switch 2. And no one's complaining. $110 for a game that doesn't even run better on Switch 2? Where are those complaints? Anyway, now that I've lost all my viewers. It's like I'm sure anyone who watches me already agrees that, like, yeah, it's stupid to complain about the prices. Like, yeah, it sucks, but, like, it's not the end of the world. And people being hypocritical about them, you know, complaining about Breath of the Wild's price and not complaining about Smash Bros. Like, look, no one cares. People aren't even complaining about the prices that much anymore anyway. Oh, how did it go? The Devon goods? You did it. Or you did. You caught them back. You really are a great trainer. I know, as my thanks, I'll give you another great ball. Great. Excuse me, please. Please come with me. Please. This is the Devon Corporation's 3rd floor. Our president's office is on this floor. Anyway, I can't tell you how much I'm grateful for what you've done. By the way, that parcel you got back for us, could I get you to deliver that to the shipyard in Slateport? It'd be awful if those robbers tried to take it again. So, could I count on you for that? Could I count on you to do that for me? Oh, that's right. Could you wait here a second? Our president would like you to have a word with you. I will have a conversation with myself. Please come with me. Please go ahead. I'm Mr. Stone, the president of the Devon Corporation. Is your name Devon Stone? Or is it Stone Devon? I just got word about you. Oh, I guess I had just got word about you. You saved our staff not once, but twice. I have a favor to ask of an amazing person like you. Is it to deliver this parcel? I understand that you're delivering a package to Slateport's shipyard. While on the way, could you stop off in Dewford Tower? I was hoping you'd deliver a letter to Stephen in Dewford. Will I find B-Doofs in Dewford? Probably not, because I don't think they're in this game. I think Zigzagoon is the B-Doof of this game. Put away the letter. Now you should know that I am a great president. So I'd never be so cheap as to ask a favor for nothing in return. That's why I want you to have this. Oh, I thought I was going to get the experience share. That device. It's a Pokemon Navigator, or Pokenav for short. It's an indispensable tool for any trainer on an adventure. It has a map of the Hoenn region. Then why do the Pokemon centers have maps if I just have a map that's with me forever? You can check the locations of Dewford and Slateport easily. Well, bye! Gaming is getting too expensive. Yeah. And it sucks, but like that's... that's part of the Pandora's box we've opened with AI, unfortunately. Oh wow, that's a Pokenav. Also, with all the unchecked greed from, you know, the higher-ups and corporations that are, you know, not being made accountable for how terrible they're making things. We really need some accountability going. But anyway, preaching to the choir. Oh wow, that's a Pokenav. It came about as a result of our president's desire to learn about the feelings of Pokemon. Would you like me to describe its features in detail? No, I think you'll find out just by trying the Pokenav out. I'm developing new kinds of Pokeballs, but I haven't made much headway. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. We're developing a device for talking with Pokemon, but we haven't had much success. I'm trying to develop a device that visually reproduces the dreams of Pokemon, but it's not going well. I've been trying to develop a device that resurrects Pokemon from fossils, and it's working! That makes... it's just... I just love that. It's... maybe not even really a joke, but it's... I find it funny. I'm working on this thing. It's not working. I'm working on a thing. It's not working. I'm working on a thing. Yeah, it's not going on well. I'm working on something. And it works! Hi there. You're always welcome here. Nope, I hit my elbow against my chair as I was reaching up to scratch my neck. I should probably go heal. Also, the way we gotta go is this way anyway, so I would have went the wrong way. Oh, would you like to heal? Okay. Yeah, I feel like this Pokemon game is, like, funnier than I realize. Well, I say that, I realized that while playing Ruby, but it's a pretty funny game. Oh, hi, Brendan. How's your Pokedex coming along? Mine's looking pretty decent. I got Pokemon in Petalburg Woods until I ran out of Pokeballs. Good for you. Oh yeah, isn't it like if you hold down the run button, the trainers just move around faster? It seemed like this lady was spinning like crazy because I was running. No, she just does that. Okay, never mind. She's just like that. That's okay. Excuse me. Also, I feel like the whole the research team where like 4 guys say their thing isn't working and then one guy is like, "Hey, my thing's working." That's probably really true to life. That's probably exactly what it's like. Oh, there I go again. Bag instead of Pokemon. That's probably exactly what it's like working in a research and development department. Like, 4 out of 5 guys, things are not working. But that's just science, you know? You gotta fool around with things that aren't working until you figure out what can work. Because you don't know what will work until you do it. I'm sure I don't need to point out all those moments in history where people were like, that'll never work, and then it worked. You know, including, but not limited to, planes and landing on the moon. Oh, neat. That's the badge from Rustboro Gym. You must be a trainer. You should try using this item. See, this is what I thought that guy was going to give me when he gave me Bullet Seed. I will give that to Sid. Give a Miracle Seed. Let's give it a Miracle Seed. It's a Miracle Seed. If a Pokemon holds that item, its Grass-type moves become stronger. Besides Miracle Seed, I think there are other convenient items for Pokemon to hold. Like berries. I swear, you can never go through a patch of grass that leads to an item without one encounter. I gotta put Sid in front. Yes, hello, Wurmple. I'm getting too cold. I'm not turning the fan off, but I'm turning it away from me, so it's still circulating the air, but it's not blowing directly on me. Ah! Another Zigzagoon! Man, I made popcorn earlier today, and I burnt it, and my room still smells like popcorn. It doesn't quite smell like burnt popcorn, but like, man, it still smells like popcorn. I even used air freshener, and it still has not... It didn't defeat the popcorn smell. That was not quite the right exit, but it's fine. I can just jump down right here. Oh, wait, I gotta go inside. Excuse me. Hold on, lass. Wait up, Pico. Oh, he's still talking to Pico. Hold on, lass. Wait up. You're Brendan. You saved my darling Pico. We owe you so much to you. What's that? You want to sail with me? You have a letter bound for Dewford and a package for Slateport, then? Quite the busy life you must lead. But certainly, what you're asking is no problem at all. We've come to the right man. We'll set sail for Dewford. Yes. Dewford, here we come. Anchors away. Pico, we're setting sail, my darling. Whoa! I like how we We just randomly get speed boosts. Just whoa! 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 It's not as fast of a speed boost that time. Ahoy! We've hit land in Dewford. I suppose you're off to deliver that letter to... who is it now? Steven! I guess this is your, shack on the other side of the water. A tiny island in the blue sea. Where are we? Oh. I did not expect us to go down. Okay. Condition. Party Pokemon? Oh, okay. It's not really useful to me because I'm not going to be doing contests. Check all Pokemon in detail. Cool. Okay, yeah, I guess condition is not helpful to me as a non-contest goer. Oh, trainer's eyes. Huh. Strategy, anything to win. Trainer's Pokemon, gorgeous type. Self-introduction. I have a pool specially for my Pokemon at home. Okay, but does she want to battle right now? How do I know if someone wants to battle again? Is that what this is for? Put away the Pokenav. All right. No, I'm not ending. Sometimes I end like that, but we're not this. We still got 2 hours to go. Or sorry, hour and a half, hour and 20. Let me make sure I'm topped up. What element is the next guy? Is it electric? I feel like electric is next. I also feel like I've been through this game twice, even though I've only played Ruby. I've not played Emerald. What do people do if they need to go to a washroom? What if my rod hooks a big one while I'm in the washroom? It just can't go. I was about to say, finally, I'm somewhere where my type is advantageous. For one thing, the first gym was rocks. Also, I immediately used Cut, which is not super effective against Tentacool. Also, it hit me with poison, so there's another reason why it's not correct. Pursuit. Inflicts bad damage if used on a foe switching out. I guess I could have that. I don't really need quick attack. So now I've got 2 Pokemon that were good against Psychic Pokemon. I lost because I'm trying not to go to the washroom. Man, some of these trainers are funny too. This is a funny game. It's got funny writing. Also, whoa, it's evolving. He's evolving into a flying thing. Whoa. No, it's just his pose. He doesn't actually fly. I don't think. That'd be cool. I thought Grovyle was the name of the final form. I'm trying to learn Fury Cutter. Intensifies on each successive hit. Sure. I'll try it. Which do you prefer, fishing in the sea or a stream? I don't have a rod. Also, I don't need one because I'm not using any Pokemon that are in the water. Maybe one of these days we'll use Gyarados. But one of those days is not this day. It's always a good feeling when your starter evolves and it's just an immediate power jump. Just a very palpable power jump. Oh yeah, that's right. Poison resists grass, so it's just neutral to you. There's another reason why what I was saying before was not correct. About it being the perfect time for Sid. I'd use Magikarp. Dude. How embarrassing would it be to lose to a Magikarp because you were confused from the last Pokemon and you just kept hitting yourself? Okay, good. Like in deep sea fishing, I lost spectacularly. So you prefer streams then? Fishing is the greatest. Fishing is the greatest, whether it's in the sea or a stream. You agree with me, right? Technically, no. I don't think fishing is the greatest. Hey, you. It gets awful dark ahead. It'll be tough trying to explore. That guy who came by earlier, Steven, I think it was. He knows how to use Flash, so we ought to be alright, but... well, for us hikers, helping out those that we meet is our motto. Here you go, I'll pass this on to you. Thanks. Teach that hidden move Flash to a Pokemon and use it. It lights up even the inky darkness of caves. But to use it, you need the badge from Dewford's Pokemon Gym. Okay. Not into fishing? Nope. Yeah, I know there's the joke of like all the greatest video games have fishing minigames. I am not one of those people. I don't care if you have a fishing minigame. I probably won't play it. The fishing minigame. Excuse me! Although I do wish fishing in Monster Hunter meant more when you're not using specific weapons. Because I like fishing in Monster Hunter. But I never use the weapons that actually need to get ammo that way. Leader Brawly. A big wave and fighting. Wait, are you... water? Hey, how's it going, champion bound Brandon? How do you know my name? Dewford's gym leader Brawly commands fighting type Pokemon. That's why it's dark in here. Fighting! Going against him with a normal type Pokemon is asking for trouble. Fighting Pokemon will lay a serious smackdown on normal Pokemon, so be careful. What's worse, the gym is as dark as the ocean floor, but it will get brighter after defeating the trainers in your way. Excuse me. Hey, okay, go for it. Don't you dare brush me off. It's not my fault if you cry. Technically, it would be. If you punch me and I start crying, who's at fault? You punched me. Are you part psychic? I'm pretty sure it is. But then if it's fighting psychic, then it's just normal to dark, because I think fighting resists dark. don't think Fury Cutter's gonna do good, is it? No. I'm just making him angry. Okay, you know, that's not bad. Ow. Just protect yourself against cut. Why I lost? Hey, it's not my fault if you start crying. No, it is my fault. So I'm sorry. I battle the dark to make my heart stronger. But because it's so dark, I can never see Brawly's face. Oops. That's... Yeah, okay. Potion, yes. Who's... Sid. I should probably use the second one. Oh no, the second one! Oh, I thought that was like the main hallway. Might is right. Come on! Black belt. Hideki would like to battle. Yeah, I'll just hit you a cut. Okay, wait. Do you use this bug? Yes. Just more reason for me to believe that Meta-chan, or Cham, was part psychic. Ow. Okay, well, if I outspeed you and I beat you with Absorb, then it won't matter. Yeah, didn't matter. Not enough power. Your skill overcame my strength. Your technique is commendable. I feel like I haven't explored all the way. Oh, okay. No, that didn't go anywhere anyway. Alright. Alright. Making sure I heal. There's no need for Brawly to be involved. I'll crush you! It's amazing how she can float like that. Yeah, just a super cut. That should be good enough. Yeah. Because it's like 4 Fury Cutters or 3 cuts. 4 cuts. Or I could get a critical... Okay, cool. It seems like critical hits are definitely more in the player's favor this time. Definitely happening way more from my Pokemon than from enemy Pokemon. Could you stop protecting? Okay. I'm yawning. Yeah, I gotcha. Oh, come on. Oh, Meta-Tite. It's not Meta-Chan. Not yet. I think it has to evolve. Doh. I guess Meditite's sprite is also kind of funny because he's also making a face, like Tailo, but it's not as obviously goofy. Because Tailo's mouth is just completely wide open. Low kick. Ah! Good. Snapped out of confusion. It no longer says confused no more! It's not as dramatic. I feel like snapped out of its confusion is kind of much more, like, I don't know if I want to say neutral, but like more natural. More like something someone would say. Oh, he snapped out of it. He's not confused anymore. But how? How could I lose so easily? I can levitate. Well, I didn't use any ground moves, so there. All right, I'm gonna heal because I think that's Brawly. I can run now. Whee! Trying to think, what's there to talk about right now? What's been happening lately? What's some news that has dropped on the weekend? I can't think of anything. Like, I think Star Fox was the biggest thing that's happened all week, and I already talked about that, so. I'm Brawly, Duford's gym leader. I've been churned into the rough waves of these parts, and I've grown tough in the pitch black cave. So you want to challenge me? Let's see what you're made of. Cut, I guess. Ow. Bulk up. Oh, that's not good. Absorb then. Ouch. Oh. I was worried that wouldn't be enough. Expect to use Makuhita. Okay, you only have 2 Pokemon. I only have 2 Pokemon. We are the same. We're not so different, you and I. You know, I know that's like a cliche thing. I don't know that I've ever really seen that, like, actually out in the wild in like a TV show or a movie. Ow. 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 Let's go for the resort. Okay. Ow. Ow. Ah. That's fine. He's probably got a potion, but yeah. I probably should have potioned instead of letting Sid faint. Because now this fight has basically started over, except I only have 1 Pokemon left. Oh, growl. Ow. Oh, that's not good how much that does. Oh, growl again. Okay, was that 5? Yeah, that's 5. I'll take 5. Add another one to the counter of me mixing up bag and Pokemon. Arm thrust again. Ow. 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 So much for that potion. Great. Sid was definitely dealing much more damage. This is not good. Oh no. Okay. He stopped. There I go again. I mix them up again. It's a good thing I have these. I think I need to growl you again. I think I need to try to turn that 5 into a 2. Ow. Okay. I'm gonna keep growling. That'll put you at like -4. Ouch. I need a potion again. Oh. Oh, right, you can do that. But I can do this. Which is really just making our stalemate staler. How about Nature Power? Let's see how good Nature Power does against you. I know it's going to be swift, but... it's not great. Yes! Critical hit! Do you want to stop? Can I hit you with Astonish? Let me check the chart before I waste a turn. Ghost. You can't hit normal. Yeah, I think I could hit fighting. No, stick to Nature Power. That's been doing good enough damage. Another critical hit. That's good. Mix those up again. That's one of the downsides of playing these back to back. You know, you get your muscle memory, and then they change things, and then your muscle memory doesn't change. You gotta adapt. Can you keep doing knockoff? I like that. Yeah, turn it to Swift. Use Swift. Any minute now. There I go again. That's my last super potion. I really should not have let Sid faint. It was on, the cursor was on bag still, wasn't it? Okay, thank you for only doing 2. Nature Power, turn into Swift. Particularly use Swift. Okay, survive for 1 more Nature Power. As long as he doesn't have 1 more potion. Good. This should be enough. Okay. Ding. Yeah, you take that level. You've earned it. Whoa, wow. You've made a much bigger splash than I expected. You swamped me. Okay, you've got me. Take this gym badge. The knuckle badge. I'll put it on a sandwich and make a knuckle sandwich. The knuckle badge makes all Pokemon up to level 30. Even those you get in trades, obey without question. And you'll be able to use the HM move Flash outside of battle. If you like, use this technical machine too. Is it Arm Thrust? Bulk Up. It's a move that raises both attack and defense stats. Neat. I don't know who that would be best on, so I'll just save it. Let's wait till I have my full team and think about who needs what, and then adapt. Well, I remembered struggling with him before, but I don't remember if it was I kept losing or just, you know, what just happened where it was such a stalemate and I had a heal stall. Not really heal stall, but, you know, chip him down and then heal and then chip him down and heal. Dewford Hall, everyone's information exchange. Is there no Pokemart here? Wow, this route sucks. It's really tiny and it's a dead end. I would really like to catch a new Pokemon to teach Flash to. If I can see it right. Who's in the cave? What can I catch in the cave? Escape rope. Convenient. Hello, cave Pokemon. Can I teach you Flash? I was gonna say HM. Makuhita. Don't faint. Oh. Fine. I don't suppose Judo can learn Flash, can he? Let me open the wiki and see, instead of just blindly catching Pokemon and hoping they can learn it. Learn set by a team. It would seem that Geodude cannot. But what about Makuhita? Well, Lotad can. I don't want him to, but he can. Well, it's funny, several... I think almost all of my planned future party members can learn Flash. Wait. Let me read. Okay, so both of my current party members can learn Flash. And then let's see. Well, there's Plusle, who I was considering, but will not be using. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh, where are you? Okay, I think that's 3 out of 4 future part. So all but one of my planned team can learn Flash. Makuhita cannot. And Geodude also cannot. Wait, what's something I can run back and catch? I mean, I could catch another Lotad. I think I used a Beautifly for Flash in Ruby. Apparently, it seems Zigzagoon cannot. How often does Flash come up in this game? Let me see if I can Google that. Is it just the one? Oh, apparently there's a wiki page for Dark... no. Never mind, that's the Dark Cave from Gold and Silver. I mean, I think this is the generation... Well, I was going to say with move deleters. They had that in Gen 2, so you could trade them back to Gen 1. Okay, well, Bing's AI summary of the search results is incorrect because it says it can no longer be used outside of battle. That is straight up wrong. Darkness, that's the page I was looking for. There's a page for darkness effects. Areas covered in darkness. Hoenn. Do I need to go in the Cave of Origin? Yes. Yes, I think I do. And then part of Victory Road. You know what? Okay, I've read enough. I don't want to have to just run back to the Pokemon Center every time I need Flash. I think this will be one game where I actually teach it to a main party member. Lowering accuracy was a nice move to have in my back pocket in Crystal, so I'm not upset. I'm okay with this. Put it up, HM. It contained Flash. Teach Flash. I'll give it to Takuba. Everybody knows formulas. Replace which we replace. Growl. I don't really know what I'm gonna have his final moveset be. It's gonna include Surf. And probably Rain Dance. I'm pretty sure he could learn Rain Dance. Also, what's your ability? Slight HP recovery in Rain. Yeah. So, he wants Rain Dance. So Surf and Rain Dance, and now Flash, and probably a Grass type move at some point. You put that like this, and you know what? I'm gonna put like that, and yeah, good enough. Oh, I can go up and down to switch between them now. Okay. Which means I can quickly compare their stats. And hear their cries back and forth. Yeah, Lombre's stats are not good compared to Grovyle. He's got good special defense, at least. That's nice. I hope his stats will be much bigger when he becomes a Ludicolo. Let me put my keyboard away. Oh wait, I gotta be here. I forgot why I was even in this menu again. Put that there. You know what? Actually, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna leave it how it was. New transition. I think. I don't know. I don't remember getting that one. I remember mostly getting the one where it's like every other pixel goes off in a different direction. Ow. I'm sure the top of his head is supposed to look like a tied bandana or something. I just can't help but look at him and see him. He looks like a trash bag. This tied up trash bag. Beep 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 beep. See, he looks like a trash bag. Prototype Trubbish. Oh, not this again. You know, him getting a critical hit with the arm thrusts in that gym leader battle really shows the power of when critical hits ignore stat changes. Critical hits really hurt when you ignore stat changes. They are extremely powerful in those situations. In addition to just already being double damage of the base power. Which may or may not include, like, same type attack bonus and... Like, I don't know if the... I think the critical hit comes at... Are you shiny? I don't think you're shiny. You didn't sparkle. I'm gonna look it up just to be safe. Oh, look at that, I still have the wiki open. They don't have a page for it's shiny. Or they don't have a picture at the top. I gotta go to like the gallery page or something. Sprites. Oh, it's green if it's shiny. Yeah, so it's just a little off model. So just a little purpler than I was expecting. Critical hit. Woo! And I don't mean to keep talking about my wallpaper shuffling, but like, you know, it's something to talk about. Which is probably exactly what I said last time I was going to talk about what my wallpaper shuffled to. It shuffled to a Secret of the Mimic picture. Another critical hit, okay. I loved Secret of the Mimic, but I don't know that I want to play it again. It's I think it's a great game, but I don't know that it's really a good game for repeat playthroughs. The Everstone. That's not the bag. Like, I would like to play it again, but at the same time, it's like, well, I kind of don't. A Wonder Stone and a hold item that prevents evolution. Don't need it. Excuse me. I think my biggest criticism with Secret of the Mimic is that it is a little formulaic with how many parts of the game are kind of just you're looking around for components that you need while trying to not get killed by the Mimic. Aron, huh? I think I was considering Aron. It didn't quite fit into my team, I think. Which I feel like saying it didn't fit into my team makes it sound like I know what I'm doing when I assembled my team. I don't. Let's make that perfectly clear. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, off the top of my head, I can name at least 3 sections in Secret of the Mimic that are like almost identical gameplay-wise. They just take place in different parts of the map, and the Mimic is wearing a different costume. Because there's like early, well, I say early, I think it's actually like halfway in the game. You're putting together the Springlock suit, so you gotta go around, find the limbs, and try not to get killed by the Mimic. I'm just gonna run. I don't think you're worth the experience. I'm gonna train up Lombre. I feel like he needs it more. He's got some catching up to do. And I don't just mean because he's 1 level behind. Oh, there you are, Steven. That device you have there. It's a Pokenav. When trainers have Pokenavs battle, trainers that have Pokenavs battle, it keeps a record of how things went, I think. Oh, pardon me, my name is Steven. I'm interested in rare stones, so I travel here and there. I travel here and there. Oh, a letter? For me? Shout out to that time I was playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate and I just could not find the letter. So every time I'd go back to the hideout, Jacob would go, a letter? For me? Okay, thank you. You went through all this trouble to deliver that. I need to thank you. You just did. You're welcome. Let me see. I'll give you this TM. It contains my favorite move, Steel Wing. None of my Pokemon have wings, but thank you. Your Pokemon appear quite capable, but not capable of learning that. If you keep training, you could even become the champion of the Pokemon League one day. That's what I think. How come champions always have an eye of figuring out the guy who's gonna beat them later? Like, they don't have to keep doing that. They don't have to keep saying, I bet you're gonna go a long way. Like, I don't know why they keep doing that. Now I've got to hurry along. Or you could just do this. Whee! Yeah, there's the part where you're putting together the spring lock suit. There is very quickly after the doll hospital portion, where you're trying to get the trash cubes while avoiding Dolly. And then there's the warehouse, where you're trying to get the parts for the, whatever that, like, the power thing is that you got to turn on, while avoiding Chica. Quote-unquote Chica, because they're all the Mimic. But, you know, different costumes. Okay, where am I going next? I gotta talk to you, and then you take me to the other town? Ahoy! For you, I'll go to sea any time. Now, my friend, where are you bound? Slateport. Slateport, is it? Anchors away! Pico, we're sailing. So we're setting sail, my darling. Words are hard. Look at all those swimmers I'm passing. Hope we don't run them over. Ahoy! We've made land in Slateport. Are you allowed to stop your ship there? That seems illegal. What do I know about owning a boat? I suppose you're going to visit Captain Stern and deliver the Devon goods? Well, I didn't know who I was delivering them to, but apparently yes. I've laid anchor in ports around the world, but Slateport's the best. It doesn't really feel like a port. There are no docks. Huey. I suppose absorb is fine. You see, now I'm trying to think if Security Breach has the same problem, or at least a similar problem of like a lot of the gameplay sections being very similar. I think it at least makes a good effort to have different types of gameplay, even if they're, ow! Even if they're not all considered good by people who have played the game. Oh. Ow. Alright, I haven't bought more potions because they don't have a potion shop in what's this face place. You're the best! And the best port was the best trainer. Uh-huh. My, how I've chewed through potions. You don't battle, right, kids? Our sandcastle is taking a long time to make. You can have this. Thanks. I like that I'm keeping it, too. I'm thirsty. I could go for a soda pop at the Seashore House. I was gonna say seahorse. Ooh, Tuber Ricky! He's gonna grow up and be a great hero pawn one day. Yeah, I still have resisted the urge to play Security Breach because I still want to do it as a stream. It's very tempting to do it as a YouTube thing, but I don't want to have to hear myself making stupid noises while I'm scared. I don't want to have to listen back to that in editing. But off the top of my head, from what I know watching other people play, you know, it's got the like the office sections, which I think people consider not good, but I respect it for what it tried to do. So I think that's at least a good effort to try to keep the gameplay varied. And then, you know, each animatronic has its own way of being defeated. Groan all you want. I'm not getting you a soda. I'm getting famished. My inner tube looks like a giant donut. Dude, you're on a beach. You're not in survival mode. Just go grab something to eat. Go find your mom and get a snack. Want to battle with me? Just battle, whatever. Right, wrong, again. Like, I think a lot of security breach does boil down to, you know, walking down the hallways and trying not to get seen by the Glamrock animatronics and, you know, not get caught by the staff bots who will alert the Glamrock animatronics. But I think, at least in terms of objectives, I think they do a good job of not repeating too much. A critical hit. Let's use my chop. I still think it's weird that people criticize Five Nights at Freddy's for quote-unquote not being scary anymore. But then, you know, here I go again on my anti-analog horror tirade, whatever. I don't think analog horror is scary. I think it's overrated. I think it's just a bunch of, like, oh, it's eldritch monsters, and oh, we can't show the monster because then you're not gonna be scared of the monster. But like, none of it's scary. It's way more about lore and world building than it is about actually being scary, which is fine. But again, it goes back to my problem with the term horror being used for analog horror when it's not really scary. Oh, fake out is normal? I thought it was dark. First turn, first strike move that causes flinching. Stop blaming fake out? Yes. It's like, you know, I don't think it's fair to be like, oh, Five Nights at Freddy's isn't scary anymore. I'm gonna go watch analog horror. That's scary. All right, sure. I guess. Earthquake. Okay. So it did change, and that sucks because I can't hit Wingle with that. Oops. But I can hit you with this. I didn't say hit yourself. Well, that's not gonna do anything, because I'm doubly resistant. It's astonishing. Ha, you flinch. What is Astonish's description, anyway? I'm usually stronger than this. I'm just seasick as a dog. We're on land. I'm a sailor, but... Okay, what does Astonish do? Oops. That may shock the foe into flinching. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it's like, oh, if you use it when the opponent isn't damaged, it always makes them flinch. Like, no, I guess it's just coincidence. Yo, trainers, whether you're hot to trot or cool cat not, the latter. Chill at my papa spot. I'm the owner of the seashore house, but you can call me Mr. C. What I love above all is to see hot Pokemon battles. Let me see that your heart burns hot. If you can defeat all the trainers here, I'll reward your efforts. All 2 of them? Oh, 3. Excuse me. Also, excuse me for not noticing the kid in the corner. I'm gonna show you how great my Pokemon are, but don't cry. But yeah, here's kind of my main point. Not to keep repeating, like, oh, I don't think Analog Horror is scary, but I do think Five Nights at Freddy's scary. What do I know about what's scary? Like, I like modern Five Nights at Freddy's because it's still atmospheric. I feel like it doesn't get enough credit for that. And that's why I really enjoyed Secret of the Mimic, even if I feel like the gameplay segments are a little repetitive. I mean, I say that like I don't still find them tense every time. You know, even on my second playthrough where I already knew what I was doing. Did you what? A sliver of health? Or just use Absorb again, whatever. And yeah, I feel like if people are gonna go off and enjoy things that maybe aren't as scary, but are still interesting in a story way, they maybe shouldn't criticize Five Nights at Freddy's for not being scary anymore, when it's still heavily atmospheric, and can still be pretty tense, which was always Five Nights at Freddy's thing. Oh, shoot, I'm out of Absorb. Well, Nature Power. Turned into Swift because we're inside. Okay, that's fair. It's like, Five Nights at Freddy's has always been criticized for like, oh, it's not scary, it's just a jump scare simulator. It's like, yeah, but when you're the one playing and you get into the, like, the tension of it, that's when the jump scares pay off, because of the tension. So if you're not feeling that tension while you're playing, yeah, it's not gonna be scary. I lost, but I won't cry. I'm not gonna cry. If one of my Pokemon knew the move for carrying me across water on its back, I could get rid of this inner tube. Yeah, get yourself a Lapras. Boring battles aren't worth the effort. Fiery hot battles are what toughen up trainers and Pokemon. I suppose that's true, you get less experience if the battle is too easy. You do not look like your field sprite. Yeah, I think that's a common thread with, like, every Five Nights at Freddy's game. They're atmospheric. Even if they're not always tense. Because, you know, it varies with the gameplay mechanics. It depends on what mechanics stress you out. And sometimes you find none of the games scary, and that's fine. And if you don't enjoy the atmosphere either, then it's like, okay, fine, it's just not a series for you. That's fine. But I really like it. I find them all interesting. Which I guess is obvious, because I'm a fan of the series, but you know what I mean. That's hot. No, it's actually quite tepid, because I don't have any fire moves. If you're looking for a battle on the high seas, you'll find no hotter trainer than me, matey. Actually, I guess if Astonish is a ghost-type move, shouldn't that mean it's cold? Because ghosts are, you know, they're dead and they're cold. It's astonishing. Yeah, I know even fans of Five Nights at Freddy's say that it's not scary anymore. It's like, if you say so. Again, like, if you don't get into the tension of it, then, like, sure. Saying not scary anymore, I feel like is a little strange. Dwayne is about to say Tentacool. And I'm sure I've said before, but I feel like Security Breach is the one that gets a lot of... Ooh, critical hit. Oh, nice. Gets a lot of flack for not being scary because everything is bright and well lit. But, like, liminal horror. That's the thing. It maybe wasn't that much of a thing when the game first came out, but it certainly is now. The liminality of it is unsettling. I think that's one of its biggest strengths. It's just everything is so... It's big and empty, and that's why it's unsettling. And now I'm out of Astonish, too. And again, the whole thing of like, well, sometimes horror isn't always scary. Sometimes it's just discomforting, I guess, or you know, I don't know how to put it. That was a hot battle. I couldn't accept that loss, matey. You're scorching hot. Those battles blazed. I'm more than just satisfied. As thanks for showing me your hot streak. I want you to take these. It's half a dozen bottles of soda. Thanks. I'm actually trying to cut back on the soda because apparently it ruins my mood, makes me feel bad all day. But thanks. It's a good thing they're for my Pokemon. It's a good thing Pokemon can drink soda and not get sick. Because I'm sure that wouldn't go down well if you like gave your dog soda. It's probably not. I probably can't do that. The light of the lighthouse reaches dozens of miles away. I wonder if it doesn't startle Pokemon in the sea. Trying to figure out how I want to get back to this train of thought. I think part of Security Breach's horror comes from you have to destroy the animatronics and, you know, realizing that, like, oh, hey, actually, they're not evil. They're just possessed, kind of. More like hacked, I guess. It's the glitch trap virus. You take these well-meaning robots and then you infect them with this virus that's making them attack you, and then you have no choice but to destroy them. It's kind of sad. It's. I want to say disturbing, but like to me it's disturbing because I think of them as people, and it's disturbing to think of having to murder people who are just trying to help you. Oh, is this a contest building? Pokemon contest, hyper rank registration. Oh, it's right. They have multiple buildings. It's a building, which I am not ranked enough to go into, so I won't even try. Have you been in the Pokemon Center yet? I gotta heal. I should probably also end in like 10 minutes, I guess. Just looking at the time as I was saying that. It's like, oh, wait. Not yet. In a little bit. I could wrap up my train of thought, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what you call this. I don't know if it really needs a term. SS title is under construction in the shipyard. Service is scheduled to begin shortly. I beg your pardon. You're looking for a ship? I'm sorry, the ferry service isn't available at present. Excuse me, I'm looking for someone who's got... the captain, right? Excuse me. Ugh, jeez, stop. Please. A journey into the bottom of the sea. I wonder what it'd be like. I'd love to go deep underwater like that someday. That's 2 NPCs now that are trying to foreshadow dive, I think. I wanted to go with Captain Stern on the ocean floor exploration, but the sub's too small for me. If I squeeze in, there wouldn't be any room for the captain. Fat jokes aren't funny. And that's the end of that train of thought. Where is the captain anyway? Do I gotta go in the contest building to get kicked out? You look like Dawn. Hello there. We're accepting registrations for hyper rank Pokemon contests. Anyone with a contest pass may enter. You may take a contest pass to the normal rank contest hall in Verdanturf Town free of charge. Please pass and come again. Is this a step up from the train in gold and silver that's like, oh, you don't have a pass? Oh, can't leave you on the train. I'm not going to tell you where to get one, though. Name Writer's House. Okay, now I can change my Pokemon's name if I decide I don't like it anymore. Excuse me, I'm trying to talk to you. If you want to change the Pokemon thing, you have to get the name rater to help you. Which I'm glad they got rid of that because A, it makes no sense why you would need that. And B, it's just way more convenient. Pokemon fan club. Fans of Pokemon. Still I gotta finish that train of thought, but I'll get back to it because all this talking, I gotta figure out where the captain is and also talk to all these people in case they give me an item. Do Pokemon enjoy having items used on them? Mine acted really happy when I gave it some protein. I am the chairman of the Pokemon fan club. Being the chairman, I am naturally the most important. No one could best me when it comes to raising Pokemon. No one! In any contest, my victory is a foregone conclusion. But that would deprive others of their enjoyment. So, I now while away my time examining the Pokemon of others. It is marvelous to witness how others have raised Pokemon. The contented faces of properly raised Pokemon. The kind of loving gazes of their trainers. My heart is overwhelmed. There is so much happiness. Oh my, excuse me. It seems I have nadded on for far too long. Please do allow me to examine your Pokemon and see how it's grown. I see. It's not bad, but it's not good either. You, the trainer, must put more effort into raising this Pokemon. For instance, may I suggest that you give it more Pokeblocks? I love how the letters are just jumbled there for the Poke. Like, I know they've been doing that, but it's just, it looks so weird in this particular text box. May I suggest you give it more Pokeblocks? It's like you hit a speed bump while talking. I love seeing Pokemon that love their trainers. Pokemon are very sensitive to the feelings of their trainers. I would have thought that's only like specific Pokemon that are sensitive to emotions like that, but okay. If you treat your Pokemon with love and care, they'll love you back. When your Pokemon grow to love you, please come show me. If you keep letting Pokemon faint in battle, it'll come to resent it. Soon, it'll become less trusting of the trainer. In other words, it certainly won't like you very much. Wow! It's plain to see that you lavished your love on your Lombre. Okay, it's named Takuba. Can I ask you a favor? I'm a TV reporter and I'm running a survey on Pokemon. Would you be willing to answer a few simple questions for me? Okay. Just don't ask me if Apricorn is spelled with a C or a K, because I don't remember. I do, it's C, I think. Great, thank you. Okay, here goes. We just need quick answers, okay? When you first met Lombre, what did you feel? How would you describe your feelings at that time? Find words that describe your feelings right now. I will go into feelings to describe my feelings. I just remembered the DK rap in alphabetical order. Eats, enjoy, enjoys, excite, fear, funny, gets, giddy, go, home, goes, got, great, two, tough, trees. I felt happy because I wanted a Lombre. The answer is as shown, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Next question might be a little on the tough side. Here goes. What do Pokemon mean to you? Status? Cool. No. Coolness. I see. Okay, thanks for helping me out. It was fun and enlightening chatting with you. The whole 2 words I said to you. It's possible that our interview will end up on TV. Tune in and check. Okay, that's all. Bye-bye. Bye. Still gotta find Captain Stern, wherever he went. My throat hurts a little bit. Do you know the TM secret power? Our group. We love the TM secret power. One of our members will give it to you. Come back and show me if you get it. We'll accept you as a member and sell you good stuff in secrecy. Excuse me! Oh, look at this. The seaweed you can get across these parts is fresh and full of life. Well, it looks like it can even rear up and attack. In one of these games, it probably will. I think that's a Pokemon. I'm the energy guru. So no thanks. Pokemon don't like natural herbal medicine. Oh, you're Lombre? You have to go for it a little harder. If you do, I'll give your Pokemon something nice. Go for what? Welcome. How may I serve you? Okay, what do you... Dolls. Right, because this is the one with secret bases, isn't it? Whenever I visit here, I get carried away and buy too much. So anyway, to finish what I was saying, like, I guess the term is the juxtaposition. It gets to be the juxtaposition of the animatronics from Security Breach being, like, so perfect and so human and so, like, they're supposed to be friendly, you know, kid-friendly and stuff, and bringing joy, and then you smash them to pieces, and then they get abandoned and just rot and die in the ruined, eventually ruined Pizzaplex. Like, that gets to me. I find that dark, and I don't know if disturbing is the right word, but it's an adjacent feeling. Do you know what they do with old ships that become too creaky to sail? They sink them in the sea so they become habitats for Pokemon. Well, I think that's something they do in real life. Maybe. It sounds familiar. Oh, all this reading. The sea is just so vast. Could the sea have been made by the tears shed by Pokemon? No, it was made by Kyogre. Which, you know, Kyogre... I don't know what kind of Pokemon it sounds like to me, but Kyogre doesn't sound like a water-type Pokemon name. Something about it just feels... Like, sometimes I say Kyogre, I'm like, wait, that's the water one, right? And then Groudon is the fire one. If this goes here, and that goes over there, then where does this thing go? What about that doohickey? Ah, I can't make heads or tails of this. Oh, are you playing? Did you find the coin with no sides? Yeah, I can't make heads or tails of it either. Hi, I'm Doc. Captain Stern commissioned me to design a fairy. Oh, that there. Are they the Devon goods? But, this won't do. Captain Stern went off somewhere. He said he had some work to do. Couldn't get you to find Captain Stern and deliver that to him? Yeah, alright, I got, like, 5 minutes. And a sore throat. I'll be fine. Where the water is clean, the fruits of bountiful harvests gather. When people gather, a market soon starts. That's how a town is born and grows. I suppose it is. Welcome to Oceanic Museum. The entrance fee is 50 Pokies. Would you like to enter? Please enjoy yourself. Excuse me. Wait. When did I spend 6 Pokies? How do I have 1994 money? Who gave me their pocket change? If you're gonna give me Pokies, like, give me 10 Pokies. Why 4? Why not give me a round number? Oh, look, it's a female Aqua Grunt. I feel like I don't see a lot of those around. We, Team Aqua, exist for the good of all. That's what you tell yourself. We were told to assemble here, so we did, but our boss, the Lynchpin, isn't here. Man, that's a weird name. Lynchpin? I thought it's supposed to be Kingpin, but okay. Yeah! What are you doing here? Me? I'm the Team Aqua member you thumped before, remember? Were you the same guy both times? Here, take this. You have to forgive me. Thanks. Ah, darn it, you screwed up our plans. I was gonna rip off something to make up for it, but just you wait. You'll get yours one day. Don't worry, he'll get his. I didn't have 50 Pokies, so it took a long time getting by the receptionist. So it took a long time getting by. If everyone's done burgle things in Rustboro, we wouldn't be here. Or bungle things. Ugh. Bungled it. What I learn here, I can put to use on nefarious deeds. There's some of I kind of wish they would make up their mind. Some of them are like, oh, we're the good guys. We're doing this for good reasons. We're helping people. And then some of them are just like, yeah, I like stealing things. If I ripped off the stuff here, would it make me rich? You know, at least in like black and white, it made sense that they were divided because some of them did get into it for like genuinely good reasons, and then some of them were just thugs. And that's why you have the divide in Black 2, White 2, which is great that they did that. That was cool. I like that. Team Plasma is probably one of the best evil teams in the whole series. Yes. If you're looking for Stern, that would be me. Ah, that must be the part I ordered from Mr. Stone of Devon. Thank you. That's great. We can prepare for our expedition now. Hold it. We'll take those parts. What? Who are you people? We're Team Aqua. Our boss wants those parts. Shut your yap and fork them over. Carvana. Oh no, I'm gonna get good deals on used cars. You know, considering this game came out in 2006, I suppose Carvana, the fish, existed first, and then the website came after. But I can't help but think of that. Oh, a kid beat me. Oh man, what a disaster. The boss is gonna be furious. Sniveling wimp. Let me take care of this. What's nature power in here? Makes sense. Ow. I think there was something I wanted to say when I came in here and I forgot. I got so distracted by having 4 extra Pokies that I don't need because someone didn't give me a round number in victory cash. Oh, wow. What? I lost 2? Or, yeah, I guess it wasn't a question. I lost 2! Now what? If we don't get the parts, we're in for it. I didn't count on being meddled with by some meddling kid and his meddling Pokemon. I came to see what was taking so long to snatch some parts, and you simps are held up by a mere child? I am Team Aqua's Archie. Tell me, why do you meddle in the noble affairs of Team Aqua? Pokemon, people, all life depends on the sea. So Team Aqua is dedicated to the expansion of the sea. Don't you agree? What we are doing is a magnificent undertaking. Ah, fine. You're still too young. It can't be helped that you do not understand our ideals. But if you ever oppose us again, there will be consequences. Heed my warning. Farewell. You're... Ah, okay, you're Brendan. And it didn't take me... like 10 ellipses to say it. Anyway, that was a tense situation. Thank you for saving us. Oh yes, I almost forgot that you even brought the parts from Devon. Whoops, there's no time to lose. We have to set out on our ocean floor expedition really soon. Thanks, and excuse me. Well, whatever it was I was gonna say is completely gone. I completely lost the train of thought. I remember I was saying something about Kyogre's name. And then there was a lady who was like, that's how a town is formed. And I was like, yeah, it makes sense. Oh well. It must not have been a very deep train of thought then. Yeah, alright, that's... Also my sore throat, that was another thing I mentioned earlier. So I'm gonna stop. Thanks for watching. See you Wednesday, where we do more. How many gyms did I do? That was 2. Let me see. Where's my 2 badges. Cool. That's a quarter of the game. Wow. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you Wednesday. We do more. Bye.